Well.
Computer
Hello
just
there, everybody.
lagged the fuck out.
Welcome back to another Broken Tusk podcast. We are joined by the boys. Everybody introduce yourself to the new people that are surely here in the chat.
What up? I'm happy to be here.
Who's this guy, Lord Swunsky, impersonating Lord Swunsky without a mustache? I'm very concerned.
Dude, that's not him, dude.
He's here.
That guy is.
You got that one on your finger.
Whoa! Did you just Kool-Aid Man through
And
the
here.
You saw that, right? She Kool-Aid Man through the wall.
What the? She's straight up
Hey,
Kool-Aid.
come back and go, oh yeah.
Kool-Aid Man 9 3/4.
When you order Kool-Aid Man and you get Big Power Ranger. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
In the room by my window.
Oh.
Oh.
Thank you. Wife is going to get the
And then when she
remaining
leaves,
thing.
she phases through platform 9 3/4. Fucking goes through the brick wall.
Well, welcome back to another podcast. You guys can't really see because I built this brick wall here in my living room. But the setup is coming together, and I have a new desk, so that's why. Oh, you can kind of hear it. There you go. You get a little peek. See, there's some things back there. Taking down the brick wall, one brick at a time. But we got a new desk set up, so yes, super dope. The boys have seen it. More recreational activity space on said desktop. Okay, so yeah, be jealous. What you got going on, Clark?
Sclee, that scared me, man. You're a psycho.
That's good.
Honorary.
But yeah, I guess I don't know. I kind of got this like group thread text that we were supposed to do some kind of recap today, boys. I haven't.
Well, technically, it was supposed to be on like Wednesday or Thursday, so Cam the Movie Man could actually join in. But I got no response when I text a group the other day, so I go to sleep. So
I was already.
I knew that it wasn't Lord Swunsky. He's got a Russian accent and he doesn't even have a mustache, man.
Bro, tell me why the private chat was up on my screen and I thought somebody said what I said earlier in the group in the chat. I was like, oh god. Anyways, yeah, we are here to talk about what I think will go down as one of the best conventions I think as a group we've been to so far, like in terms of just like experience.
Formative.
Sclee finally became a man, We took him out to an Indian restaurant, and he survived.
I thought you were going to give me something better than that. I've been to an Indian restaurant plenty of times. What the fuck you're talking about?
Uh-oh. Someone's about to break through the wall.
Yeah.
We will have. Whoa! 3D glasses.
She knocked down my 3D glasses. Yeah, no, I was just spitballing that. I didn't have anything for you today.
We will have flying cars in 2026. And this is what we're
photons racing through the wall.
Yeah, that's a nice shirt that you got on, Wrath. Let me see that shit. And also, can you get out of the brick wall?
Here's my fucking hat.
You stuck.
Nice.
You said you wanted me to get out of the brick wall?
Yeah, I also want to see your shirt.
Fuck.
Can you do the Han and Carbonite? Fuck yeah.
Click that. Yeah, that's actually sick.
Best bounty hunter.
There you go. What brand is that?
You already know.
Still. Sweet.
Dude, didn't even show the back.
It's not. I mean, the back isn't even worth it, bro.
That's what it is, though.
Yeah, but Django.
Nah!
Fuck you. Oh, Swoon, I'll let you take over and kind of explain
I'm
the
tired as
fiasco.
fuck. JT, I'm passing it to you.
JT, you can kind of take the reins.
I need
on
Brandon to hurry the
wars.
fuck up so we can get a first time goer's fucking experience in here.
Was that
But
really
for
his
some
first
reason-
time?
Well, this
Yeah,
was
was
I would
first time
start, but I
going
wasn't
to
there on
ICC.
Friday.
this was Wrath of Mandalore's first time at ICCC.
I mean, technically, like if we dead name you, then no.
Well, you can't dead name a dead man.
It'd be Skleebian's first time too.
No, it was
Nope.
Sleeping
Last year he was Skleebing. The only convention he was Sklee 3PO for was Rebel Scum Con.
What? I remember
No,
my
only
introduction.
one-
Oh no,
only
you
one-
weren't.
it was for Carolina.
My introduction to you was Sklee 3PO.
No.
I don't think so, dude.
It was because you were glazing Ricky. You're like, Ricky, I can't believe I'm talking to you in person. I was like, nah.
No, it was
Nah, he
changed
was- he
after.
was-
I think
he
the
was
only one I
sweet.
had it for was for Carolina Comic Con when I went with Spoon and Red.
Footage coming to some point in the near future on that, by the way.
Yeah. Figure it out.
No, I'm actually going to be editing all my shit tomorrow, so hopefully I'll have 3 weeks worth of videos ready to go.
Woot.
I've finally got some time off, so
So let's talk about day one. I was not
yeah,
there.
dude. Day one. Well, it wouldn't be a road trip if Wrath of Mandalore didn't almost die. So
Swooner and I were the first ones in Nashville, so I guess we could start with that as the intro. Thursday.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah.
I'm never doing that fucking drive again. JT, I love you, but fuck you. Pick a better flight next time.
Dog, I wish I had to straight up negotiate my flight because I hated it so bad.
I'm just glad that we had you for longer. That was cool.
More on that.
yeah, it was fun.
But yeah, I land in. What was it? Sometime in the morning. I don't know, like 10 or 11. Swooner
Morning.
picks me up from the
Morning.
airport. We get some Whataburger, and I had a banana drink, banana pudding milkshake that was very good.
Banana
I did.
drank.
The Clone Force milkshake.
Yeah, it was
Banana
good.
boy shake.
It was like the best way I could describe it is if you've been to Super Mario World and went to like the Donkey Kong Country area, it's like Donkey Kong's signature barrel banana drink. It's pretty good. Good taste. W Whataburger. Because it is
So W, you had to have it twice.
Yeah, that was a fucking mistake.
yeah, we ate there. Then we did our driving around, and Swoon and I got lost. By the way, we were stuck in the equivalent of what the best way I can describe it as Spy Kids 2 when they're in the temple and they keep looping in the same place of familiarity, because the Waze and Apple Maps that was programmed to those streets and highways of that area were just not working. So
Whoever mapped that area out, your mother should have swallowed you. That's
Your
all I'm
mom's
gonna
a hoe.
say.
So what would happen is we were on our way to try to kill some time before Wrath and Carla showed up. We're like, oh, let's go look at some toy and collectible stores or whatever. And we looked up some of the ones in the area, and we found a couple good ones. And it would be a bend of only left turn, by the way, and it would be a concrete barrier. And Waze would be like, take a right in 50 feet. You're like, off the road, like GTA style, off the highway. So
And then on
it
top
would
of that,
change.
yeah, it would fuck it. We'd be going onto the on ramp, and it'd be like, oh, by the way, you were supposed to keep right instead of going left onto the on ramp. I'm like, okay, we'll loop back around and we'll go fucking right. And we stayed to the right, and it's like, oh, by the way, you were actually supposed to go to the left. I'm like, oh my fucking Christ, dude. I lost my shit. I straight up lost my shit, bro. I was about to fucking drive us off the fucking mountain.
We're listening to AI generated Star Wars music, and Swooner was
Hell yeah,
screaming
bro.
over the music. But we eventually made it there. We made it to the collectible shop, and when we walked in, We were
was worth it.
Yo, yeah,
and
this is
Spoon saw at the top of the shelf. He's like, "Yo," and I'm like, "Yo," and I'm like, "I need to ask how much that is," because he was like, "I want that." Walk up to the guy. He gets it down. He's like, 80 large, $80 bucks. And we're like, shit, $80 bucks. I looked that up on eBay.
Knuckles.
What is a
Over-
dollar buck? What's like the equivalent?
4 Australian potatoes.
Oh, okay.
45 schmeckles.
Jesus Christ.
Schmeckel, we don't say that.
That's a
Oh,
big
my
word
bad,
around
my
these
bad,
parts,
my bad.
brother.
But we looked it up on eBay, and they were going for a lot more. So Swooner, big steal with that.
That'd be
Super cool pod racing helmet. Catch that in the vlog.
Blew the budget day one.
Day one. Which, by the way, every subsequent purchase you made after that, you're like, JT, you were supposed to tell me not to buy anything, but you would like disappear and just come back with the thing. So I didn't even have a chance.
Dude, every time I turn around and Swoon was like fucking gone, and I was like, he's about to come back with something. He's about to come back with something.
You would like you're right here, you're talking to me like, Swoon, he's like, oh man, I gotta get that sideshow figure. It's so cheap. I want it. You don't need it, bud. Okay, yada, talking. You turn around and Swoon turns around like this. He's already holding it. It's purchased. It's already done. Transaction over.
What is it that what's his face? Beetlejuice the guy? He's just like, what happened? I don't know, they just gave it to me.
Me? 25. 25, baby.
Very
Yeah,
good.
no, it's pretty much like, dude, that sideshow figure's awesome. You don't need it though. Yeah, you're right. I don't need it. Hey, Sklee, can I borrow $50?
yeah, sure, bud. I'm glad you're able to get it. That's sweet. You got it next to you right now?
Steals and deals.
Somewhere.
It's still in the box. I need to film the fucking unboxing video. Good old Varth Dater.
That's an early one.
Oh yeah, what was that I said that one time? Barth Dater?
Data.
Yeah, it's the OG 2006 one. Lord.
Swoon, what did you say? You said something that caught me off guard. You're like, you know what they say? Areola acrobatics or something.
The fuck?
Like, I'm like, what do you mean you know what they say? Like this is a common thing you say.
Man's got acrobatic titties or some shit. What?
Areola something. You know what they say.
Oh,
You know what they say? Areola Capricolas.
Yes, Capicolas.
Areola Grande, baby.
Capicolas.
That's-
Damn it.
I just sent it out of the fucking blue to JT, bro.
Anyways, Whataburger. We got lost, and then we finally met up with Wrath and Carla, and they have
No, we checked out 2 card shops, and both of them kind of
Oh.
fucking sucked.
Yeah, there was
Because we go in there. I'm looking for like Disney neon. They have nothing. Absolutely nothing Disney neon. They've got nothing Star Wars. JT's asking like the guy at one of the stores for like, hey, do you just have a like Star Wars autographs? The guy's like, nope.
Oh.
Star Wars doesn't last here. It's like, okay, you know, you work at a card shop and the guy's asking you about cards. Maybe fucking help the guy out instead of just being like, nope.
Dude, yeah,
But,
like I'm not even into cards, but the way he just like dismissed me like that, I'm like, dude, I don't even like. That felt so bad.
Dude, I don't even give a shit, bro. I was just asking you to be nice.
I'm like crying. I'm like, I didn't even care anyways. I run out of the store. But no, we found like it was actually a pretty cool like triple threat. It was a card store, comic book shop, and was it Toy Shop too? But like the toy shop was like the only one that had any like interesting things, but we still didn't get anything. You know, you just going in there to look. But then yeah, we finally kill enough time where we meet up with Wrath and Carl. They haven't eaten yet, and we go to Whataburger again. And Swooner never said doubles.
Never.
Yeah,
Never
triples.
once.
They got a triple.
orders a burger, takes one bite, and says, "Fuck, dude, I'm not even hungry, man. I didn't even want this." He was full.
I was hungry until I actually got the food and was like, "Oh shit!" Maybe
And you were
I'm
like-
unappetized.
You were like,
And
"Oh,
instead of just
inside
being
out."
like-
In and
Yeah,
out.
and instead of just being like, "Oh, I'll be smart and I'll save this for later," I go, "Oh well." And just fucking proceed to finish the fucking burger and fries.
that thought lasted about a solid 10 seconds. Well, it was good. We what did we do after that? Day zero. Did we go right? We went right to the convention.
Yeah, no, we went to the hotel, checked in, and then
Yeah. And then we went to go set up after.
Put away our stuff, and then Wrath had the connection from last year, which a little filler sub story to this whole thing is last year at ICCCon, I already had press badge, and I was in the elevator with Wrath and BP, and they were talking out loud coming down the elevator. Like, dude, we got to figure out how we're going to get our passes, man. I don't know if I'm going to get like individual days. They're talking out loud, right? And this guy in the elevator named Jim is like, hey, I'm actually a vendor, and I just so happen to have 2 passes that I can give away if you have some hours to donate of your time. You want to help me set up a booth? And they look at each other like this, like a cartoon-ass moment, like, it's like,
for
they're like,
anybody
"Yeah."
out there, when they say a couple hours, they don't mean a couple hours. They mean like they want you there the whole time and dismantling the shit. Which,
yeah.
by the way, I said I did not want to set up the shit, and then I got roped into setting up the shit. Not very appreciative of that. I was very vocal about not wanting to do it.
You've got
And
free
and-
will, brother.
Yeah, you and Clone could have walked away at any moment.
Matter of fact, there was one time when you took a cigarette break, and I was like, "All right, he's like gonna go hang out," and I was like, "Oh shit, he's back."
The point is, I vocally said 4 times before we even left anywhere, I do not feel like setting up a booth. And then next thing I know, we're at the convention hotel, and I didn't have a car.
I had to help set up because whereas last year I had press, I was just helping, Jim, Wrath, and BP set up the booth so they could earn their keep. I was just doing that to see what goes into it. This year I actually had to earn my keep. Wrath was like, yeah, he's looking for people again who needs one. And Carla and I earned it via a collective of everyone helping, which he definitely needed our hands because was there like 6 of us there? 5 or 6 of us.
I think so.
Yeah, we started at like 5 or 5:30,
I think
and then we
started
ended at like
5:30.
yeah, and then we
No.
ended at like
We
8
ended at, like,
or
9.
8:30.
Peep
Yeah,
the private
something
chat.
like that.
Okay,
what?
he's finally in here. What the fuck is going on with this? My laptop's fucking trackpad, bro.
That's actually insane.
That's not.
Yeah.
That is actually insane.
Did somebody
the-
Did you
the
lose a
timing-
bet?
Insane.
The timing of this is perfect because when we were helping out with the booth, this is right when Clone Force came into the story
That
too, because
is-
we just met him
Yeah.
outside the hotel.
Brandon,
perfect.
you, sir, are a funny man. That's good stuff.
And I got covered in water because as we're all trying to go in, and I thought his truck was still hitched to the trailer, but no, he has it on blocks, and he waits until I walk up the ramp to go, oh yeah, maybe we shouldn't all be in here at once, and then the trailer tips over.
For a little context, helping Jim out with his booth required getting a lot of his totes in this garage door, which we already had our complaints about the head of security being a dick and
Mr.
wanting it
Mustache
closed.
Part 2.
Steve Sticky Note, part 2.
Yeah, Steve Sticky Note
Steve.
Mustache Man.
Steve Sticky Note too.
Absolutely tragic, dude.
Wanted to make our life hell and everyone else's life easier for some reason. But when we just unloaded everything, we had to reload the empty crates or whatever back onto his trailer. He's like, like he tells him, "Hey, push the thing up the ramp," and he steps on it. Like the whole thing. Dude, I thought the top was gonna like hit you in the forehead because it was close. because you're not a short dude by any means. So
Yeah.
I was like, the whole thing. I'm like, oh my, that was an
Yeah,
event.
no, it got close, but no. Instead, all the water just ran down my shirt.
Yeah, the water
And I
from
was
it
like,
being
I'm wet. I'll see you later.
the water from it being the absolute most humid day of the entire weekend. By the way, it was that Thursday, so hot. Yeah, then everyone splits off, does their own separate ways, and we go to the hotel. Sklee shows up, and Sklee's like, "I want to party."
I was like, we're in Nashville, man. I'm trying to go to Broadway. I'm like, if anything, this is probably the best night to do it because we
wait.
had our panel on Sunday, and I
Nope.
wanted to make sure that we locked in, which we did. We did a great job. But yeah, I wanted to go have fun because I love Broadway. I had a blast with Wrath, and not a whole lot of Star Wars, but a whole lot of international foreigners just being crazy and weird and interesting experiences. Yeah, and then Wrath was absolutely comatose in the Uber on the way back. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Right?
I messed up because that was Friday night. You didn't come Thursday night.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. But still, now they know.
Friday. Now they know. Now they know what happened Friday night. Now we got a flashback to the beginning of Friday. What did we do Friday, boys?
Went to the
Kind of
movie.
order.
Blur.
I don't know the order of what I
Bro,
got.
it felt like a whole one day.
It went by. We were always doing stuff.
I think the first day
We got
of
beauty
ICC.
on Thursday, bro, at the taco shop.
Was that Thursday night or was that Friday night?
Thursday night, because that's when we were hanging
Yeah.
out with Beat.
You got the beery on the Thursday because no, that's Friday night.
No, yeah,
No,
we
it
got the
was
beer
Thursday.
Friday.
Because I got to try it when I.
Oh yeah, it was Friday. Yeah.
Friday of the convention.
Uh,
I remember. I think we went to the ILM panel, which had Howie Weed and Nelson Hall on it,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. I went to Howie Weed's booth before the panel, and I was trying to figure out, any last minute things that I would at least need. And dude plays the Wampa. I mean, come on, you gotta get he's the Wampa, right? He's doing
the
sketches
Wampa.
and stuff like that. So I'll show you here. Boom. He's the Wampa, and he drew a little Wampa like head. I didn't know that he actually did ILM stuff when it came to digitizing and crafting a lot of the stuff in like some of the prequel movies. So I actually asked him if I could have a blank print of the Staps.
That was actually sick.
Because that was on his table too. I'm like, wait, you did this? Because I saw a prequel thing.
Oh, you guys. Oh.
And then we went to his panel, and then Wrath got that Wampa sign, which was the last one he said. What was that? You got roped into buying that for sure.
Nah. I was looking to buy the Wampa Funko Pop in general, anyways, just because it's the best one of the 40th Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, but
And
you
I
were like,
did-
dude, that's the dude that plays the Wampa. So getting it from him.
I did get kind of gypped on the box.
It's like this is the last one I have until I open this other fresh box.
It's okay.
What?
JT paid $20 for that stop photo.
I did because he didn't really understand what I was getting at because I like to collect niche art and stuff like that. So when I saw the Stap, I'm like, could I just get this as a blank? And he says, yeah, but they cost I don't even know. I mean, how does like $20 sound? And he kind of like said it as like a joke, maybe. And I was like, sure. And he's like, oh, he took my money. So $20 for a blank print.
Since you're such a collector of niche art, I do have a picture of my perineum. If you want that,
Is it in 4K? 4K
I mean, it looks like an
reaction?
elephant's armpit. So whatever that means to you.
Does it look like Noel?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I seen him at
cannot find my Neil Auto.
What?
So you
I
can't
have a
find his
Neil
Neil
Auto and I can't find it anywhere. I don't know where I put it.
Probably next to your May and Osha one.
I'd take that auto.
Ew. Ew. Ugh. Ah!
I got this at the. This is the only thing I got at the con were these two books, which are free on Audible. I don't know.
I
I was
remember
looking
I
for
looked-
just random authors, and I was like I don't know. I like reading and stuff like that, and I was like, you know, I just want to see what authors are here and just kind of pick their brains. And like, there was only one guy that wasn't really selling smut or Star Trek, and I was like, okay, well, let me.
You didn't buy one of those? Come on, man.
Yeah.
No, I
Like,
fucking
Didn't buy the Star Trek smut book.
bro. I vividly remember I was like constantly getting lost, just going off on side quests. And then once I turned around and B was behind me, and I was like, "Oh, what'd you get?" I thought he got something like a figure or something. He's like, "I got some books." I was like, "Sick, dude! Which ones?" And he showed me them, and I was like, "I'm
Hell
surprised you
knows?
went with something not Star Wars." And he goes, "Well, it was either that or like weird fucking smut books." So I'm going with these books.
But yeah, we did a lot of the convention Friday. I think we did the entire floor Friday, so we pretty much knew where everything was, and then the subsequent days we did some like cleaning up and just walking through again. But Friday, I remember. So after I went to his booth, we went to his panel, and then I asked the question like an idiot. I didn't even do like further research about the dude that was literally right next to him, Nelson Hall, like an idiot. I stood up during the panel. I'm like, this question is directed towards Howie Weed. What was it like working on the prequels? And he just like spitballed some things. But Nelson Hall was just like standing there, like, you know, sitting there awkwardly on the stage. I'm like, I come to his booth the next day. Sure enough, he's an ILM guy and he did prequel stuff. I could have definitely directed it towards both people. I'm an idiot. But after that, we went to Carol Silva's booth. I met her day one. And so what happened was I was kind of like an Insano fan because Rabe in Star Wars continuity and in real life is Padme's best friend. She told us a story about how her and Natalie Portman, like after like a premiere kind of thing, she was in a hotel, and on the top floor she could see the VIP party happen, but she was on the bottom floor. She didn't have clearance, right? So she looks up and Natalie Portman sees her at the bottom and she's waving. She's like, "Come on, what are you doing? Come up here." And Carol Silva holds up her badge, looks like a sad face, and Natalie's like scrambling. She finds like one of the VIP badges randomly sitting on a table, throws it down, and then Carol Silva is like, I had my boyfriend at the time or whatever like that, and she like took hers off or something like that. So she's just trying to. What are you typing in the chat here, Swan? That's all story, damn it.
It's getting good, dude.
We will get there. We will.
No,
get
we
there.
won't. No, we will not.
Anyways, yeah, Rabe is Padme's friend in real life and in Star Wars continuity. So like Keira Knightley's character Sabe gets all the bodyguard kind of double in the movie's attention. But if you know anything about, you know, Rabe in continuity, she's actually Padme's friend. So coming in with that ball knowledge and already knowing her podcast, The Magic of Human Beings, go subscribe to that, by the way. Super cool chats with people that she does. She does like an interview style podcast. And she just explains people's stories and stuff like that about the world and what their struggles are and challenges about, you know, life and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So I'm already subscribed to that. I got the Rabe ball knowledge, and then I have one more trick up my sleeve. If you know me, JT Power Battles, right? I love freaking Jedi Power Battles, man. The port for the Dreamcast in the third level in Theed has you saving handmaidens to progress to the next level. And in the bottom of the screen is the face of Rabe, like the background still. So I told her when I met her for the first time, I'm like, you know, you're in a game, right? I need to save you like millions of times. Like, you don't understand. She said, what? You know, she had the kind of reminiscing when somebody at a past convention told her, did you know you're in the Queen's Shadow, in the Queen's Peril, you know, books? And she was so blown away because she didn't know after 20 something odd years, her character would still be relevant in some way. So it's really cool. So I got an auto from her, and with that kind of fandom attitude, she gave me a free one on the house. She says, this is a gift. I'm like, are you sure? Like, dude, I cannot stress enough how cool she was to me. With the con being a little bit slower this year, with the celebrity guests, like some of them not being there and just it not being busy in general, it actually opened up a window of opportunity to have more of a personal reaction with some of these celebrities, which we'll get into a little bit here about some other cool things that we were able to accomplish. But yeah, man, she was so ecstatic that we were fans of her and going up and she gave us like stickers from her booth. She had these made by some fan at another convention or something like that. Yeah, man, Carol Silva, super cool.
Super kind, personable, like the whole time I was there.
Yeah, we met her the next 2 days too, just because, because
yeah, she was really cool, down to earth, chill person. They say don't meet your heroes, but JT,
meet him.
Yeah,
meet him.
No,
man.
you can meet your heroes as long as your hero isn't Warwick Davis.
Davis, yep. I knew he was gonna say it.
Warwick Davis catching strays.
I was gonna show that one on the when we talk about.
I got the other one. Fuck.
Friday, I got to watch a bunch of people play Dungeons and Dragons and booby trap an old wizard, which got me excited for Saturday.
Did you booby trap a wizard on Saturday?
Dude was miserable, by the way. We saw Clone Force. We're sitting like in the main hallway. We're looking in through the door, and he's like,
"Dude, I had a great time. I had a great time with that thing.
You look so sad. What do you?"
I didn't understand what was going on. I did not know any of the characters of Final Fantasy because
bro,
like I did,
bro, fucking.
I was having survivor's guilt the whole time, dude.
I had a great time.
B was like sitting there like, I thought I was going to be able to blow up a wizard. What's going on right now?
Yeah, it wasn't as
sorry, JT,
as personable, I guess, as the other one, because like it was more like strict, like to Final Fantasy, which I knew nothing about.
Same.
Like I've never played a single Final Fantasy game, but like my healer character, dude, I absolutely kicked ass, and I had a great time. And now tomorrow I'm gonna try to force some people to play this Helldivers, Stranger Things, Dungeons and Dragons that I bought at Target.
It sounds pretty cool. Honestly, it sounds way cooler than Final Fantasy. And like, I've been dying just to try to like. I wish it would have been shorter. I mean, I don't care if it was Final Fantasy, but I was just hoping I'd be able to get some of the ideas of what to do. And
JT just took the, or not JT. I keep doing that. I apologize. Sklee just took the dice and left. Like she was like, "Oh yeah, these dice are for you." He took the dice
I go,
and just
like, yeah, I gotta
he's
pee.
like, "I'm not gonna
so
play."
I go to pee, and then I walk back to the front, and the guys up there just like going crazy about trying to get people to come in there, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm about to go in there in a second, whatever." And then while he's explaining, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's like a 2-hour thing," and I was like, "You said what?" Like Swinsky and I were trying to get lunch with this whole thing, and I remember we were gonna go to the glizzy place.
Yeah,
but I was like, bro, I can't wait 2 hours for food, man. So yeah, I absolutely left you in the dust, which I felt guilty. I literally was telling her, I was like, man, I feel so damn bad I left them there.
at least you got dice out of it.
I did, yeah.
So Friday night, because I don't know what else we did like Friday because Sklee wasn't there the first day.
Fell asleep in Kyber's panel. Me and Swoon were dozing off in Kyber's panel.
Yeah, dude. Carla looked over at me and goes, "Man, your friend, he's sleeping." I said, "Nah, he's just thinking really hard."
Thinking
No, bro,
really
it was the
locked
Howie
in.
Weed panel. The fucking Howie Weed panel. I was starting to like kind of doze off because they just had like the temperature set fucking just right. Everything, like, I'm not gonna lie, Howie Weed's got like a soothing talking voice. So it's like, fucking, bro, I'm sitting there editing the fucking panel video when I got home, and I'm sitting there even falling asleep like fucking hell, bro.
Howard THC.
Swooner's like, the Wampa is not my enemy.
Yeah, I had to keep looking at my phone or I was going to fall asleep in that panel. I was like, I'll just keep scrolling through Twitter. And then I was like, oh, wait, I don't have Wi-Fi in this damn place. I'll just read old Twitter over and over.
Whole weekend was a problem.
They had a couple cool pop-up vendors inside like the main floor area too. Like the DJ booth was this very Jeddah, Jakku, Tatooine, I guess, like sand building, and they had a little door with Babu Frick that came
Yeah, that
out
was
of it.
sick, actually.
They're playing Star Wars music, and in the back of it was actually like a droid club, which is pretty cool. So I was doing that. They were like singing "Another One Bites the Dust" by Queen with some battle droids.
The one
And
guy
then
who had
the chick
BB-8
in there was like, "Don't lean on the bar." I'm like, dude,
Which none of us.
Nobody
were
was near the
anywhere-
bar.
dude, she scared me, man. I felt
Bro,
like
I-
a teacher
I'm
scolded
I'm gonna
me.
be 100% real. Like I'm trying to get footage of this entire thing, and I just deleted the clip because she ruined the fucking clip. I was like,
She
fuck
Did
it.
the
screamed.
same thing.
Nobody gets to see this in the vlogs now. Fuck you.
I
You're
literally-
walking
I
in for the
remember-
first time.
I remember I looked at Swoon, and you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that look that Swoon does disapprovals. It's like hashtag disapproval Swoon. She was like, "Don't lean on the bar," and I like looked over, and Swoon goes, made eye contact with you. I was like, "Yeah, fucking," and then Swoon and I just drifted out the door.
Like, yeah, you know what? I was gonna show you your cool booth off. I'm sorry. Never mind. I genuinely, I don't think they even got like 2 seconds worth of footage in the fucking
Swoon
vlog.
films the door and then cuts to whatever he did afterwards.
Yeah.
He just cuts to a fucking droidica or some shit.
They were like blocking the exit.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
I don't know why they were standing right there. But anyways, after that, we circled back on over. And then we talked to that guy Dimitri that played the one of the night troopers. He did some other extra roles like Tusken
He did
Raiders
the
and stuff
Quarren.
too. Yeah, he did a lot of the cool like background alien stuff, but he got into that because of stunts, and he gave us some time, just talking to us about Star Wars. Like we didn't get anything, which we probably should have. Just I don't know, via the time that he just gave us was respectable, but yeah, that was pretty cool. And then
You spent
And
an
then
hour trying
I-
to choke that guy. Choke the Gamorrean guy.
yeah, that's what I was just gonna get to. So Michael Carter and Steve Constantino's booths were right across from each other, and I had this idea in my head where I wanted to recreate the Return of the Jedi intro sequence to Luke entering Jabba's palace. So the door opens, and Luke force chokes the Gamorrean guards out of the way, and then he talks to Bib Fortuna. And I ended up getting it done, but it was, I mean, like Clone Force said, it was a little bit trivial because Steve Constantino didn't know what the hell I was talking about trying to direct him. I'm like, so I'm gonna do this to you, and you're gonna move out of the way. And he just like stopped and blocked me and didn't move. So I'm like doing this, and it's doing nothing. I'm like, my Jedi powers aren't working. And then the second shot, a dude just walks in the middle of the shot. I'm like, what's going on?
Swoon's off on the other fucking corner, and this dude walks up, and I made eye contact with Swoon. Swoon's got his camera like this. He's looking at the guy, and he looks at me, and he goes, and I was like, Swoon, you gotta fucking stop him. He goes, fuck that guy. I don't give a shit about him. Fucking
Nah, bro. I'm gonna be so real. If you see a whole bunch of people with their fucking phones and cameras out and you keep walking, you're the fucking asshole. Fuck you.
It's also in like the corner of the con where there's not a lot going on.
Nothing was going on.
Like
He could have gone right around
particularly.
it.
Because the way where the celebrity like alleyway was towards like the back half of the convention, where there's another like exit outside of the building, but there's a nice little corner at the end of the main hallway where it's quiet and it's easily accessible for celebrities, whatever, right?
Yeah, I smoked the cigarette back there with Lewis McLeod last
And
night.
on top, like I had to wait so long too, because by the time Michael Carter was done with his autograph, Steve Constantino had a dude with a wagon, and he was getting like 20 things signed, and I'm like sitting here waiting, and Bib Fortuna, Michael Carter's on his phone. He's like, "Oh, my PayPal's not working." I'm just trying to like small talk. I'm like, "Oh, that sucks. Let me give you some advice, some tips here." Dude stops with Steve. Michael Carter's gone from his booth. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's just gone. So I had to wait for the perfect moment where both of them were not busy, but it finally got done. I was able to recreate that scene. It was pretty
Bro,
cool.
I had enough
It turned out
time in you waiting for that I went up and talked to Guy Gilchrist for like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a brief period, like when you were talking to him or like somewhere else, but like there was a brief period I was like trying to get up, but like he just leaves his Funko Pop next to me and like that he just got signed and he just dips and I'm like, there's nobody around and I'm like, I guess I'll just watch this Funko Pop. So I'm just sitting there in a chair just waiting for somebody to return. And I'm like, just me and my Funko.
Your buddy, hold my chocolate milk, and then he leaves, goes to a different state. Now it's your property. But essentially, yeah, that was the end of the first day. That at least what I can remember. I don't know what else we did later Friday.
I know what I did on Friday.
It was fun.
We went to
We
the
went and
taco
got,
shop.
We went to the taco shop, and then Sklee showed up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Late at
well,
night.
and we went to the movie.
Sklee
Yeah.
showed up and he goes, "You guys want to be fucked up?"
That's not what I said at all. I said I want to.
I
go
delivered-
To sleep right away.
I delivered the milk.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
went
tried-
to the coldest movie theater in the history of movie theaters. Me and Swoon were like taking our arms out of our shirts, just like sitting there bundled up. Dude, they were just cranking AC. They were
So
Who
while
did
while Wrath and Sklee went to Broadway, Swooner, Clone, and I went to go see Scary Movie 6, and I blame Howie Weed for the theater being so cold. It's something about meeting a Wampa for the first time. Just makes it frigid.
Bro, dead ass. Like that theater was so fucking cold.
Which one did you guys go to? Because the one I went to with Carlo
Just the whole time.
was hot as shit.
Was it next to the Chuck E. Cheese?
No.
I was like, I told Swin, I was like, this city has everything. It has Chuck E. Cheese, it has a movie theater, it has bowling.
Bro, the
Just
movie
no
theater
Wi-Fi.
I went to, like, the movie theater I went to, you had to go in like in the middle of this fucking complex. Like the sidewalk side of this shopping center had no entrance to the movie theater. You had to walk down through the back alley, past all the truck fucking entrances to the fucking like loading bays, and then on the left there was like one door, and you walked in there. I was like, what the fuck is like?
Yeah, I feel
what
like if
is
you
this?
looked to your right, you would have seen the Chuck E. Cheese.
Probably no. It was like it was in like a shopping mall, like a big mall. Like, and then
That's
the
yeah,
mall
that's
was
the one we went to. That's where the
Oh.
Chuck E. Cheese was and everything. But yeah,
Was it
It
like a
was
big
cold
ass
as
gray
shit.
building?
yeah, it was just a big building, but you had to walk like through the middle to get into
Yeah.
the door.
Okay, so then what they must have done is you guys complained about it being cold, so they just fucking cranked it the whole other way. Because I was sitting in Toy Story 2 days later, like, fucking
You're like,
dying, bro.
Is this the incinerator scene from Toy Story 3?
Literally, bro.
Yeah, dude, you were in the group chat like complaining about it, and I was like,
Oh, it was
How
so
is this
bad,
the
bro.
same theater?
So fucking bad, bro.
Oh, you know what? Actually, we did Friday morning. We went to IHOP. I forgot.
I'm envious of y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
we-
you shouldn't be because Lord Swinner had to chase his pig around the table. It was so raw.
Oh my god, that fucking
Dude,
bacon
fucking-
was
That
disgusting.
bacon,
What is
dude.
this lore?
They took off the bacon out of the package and like put burnt paint on it,
Yeah.
and then like attempted to make it look like it was cooked.
So I just order, the normal like 2 pancake, 2 egg, 2 strips of bacon breakfast thing.
The typical thing. That's
And-
what I do.
Like they bring it out, and I make a comment. I'm like, "Oh damn, dude! Did they even cook my fucking bacon?" And like everybody thought that I was just like joking. And I'm eating my food, and they're like, "Dude, are you not gonna eat the bacon?" And I pick it up, and the motherfucker just fucking flops over, and I'm like,
This shit was
By the
"No, I'm
by
not
the
fucking
way,
eating this."
by the way, I'm outside the whole time because I'm trying to negotiate a flight back home that's at a better time instead of 5 in the morning on Sunday. And I come in and I sit down, and Swooner's right across me. I'm like, ew.
Yeah, that's gross.
What
That would
is
piss me
that?
off.
But then, yeah, at the movie theater, the airline decides to call me back during the movie, like way later. Jeez, man, I guess I got to take this call. Anyways, next day we wake up.
Movie was good though,
Saturday.
right?
The movie was
the
good.
first
It
half
was
of that
funny.
movie was good. The second half, it's like what the fuck happened? Because like
Can
they
we-
were kind of hitting all the jokes, and I don't know the one actor's name, but like the one scene where he's in the church and he's like, "I've been delivered," but like he's just doing all the gay stuff, like to
Yeah.
pretend that he's not gay, and the guy's like, "He has a secret," like the pastor's like, "Yeah, I know the secret," or something like that. But like, dude, after they tried to do like a remix of Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters, like that movie fell off a cliff hard. But like the only other joke was like they pull up Tuesday because the knockoff of Wednesday. They pull up to this house and they're like, "Hey, we're here to sing some bad tunes and do some half gay shit." And the guy goes, "Why only half gay?"
Yeah, the other Wayans brother did. I mean,
Yeah.
the brothers still have their touch, right? But the movie kind of strikes the same as like Happy Gilmore 2. Like it's funny at times.
Happy
but it's
Gilmore
like,
2 was.
But did we need it? You know,
That was honestly, man. I'm gonna be real with you. Like I watched a little bit of that movie with my parents. The second one, we had to turn that joker off. It was making my mom feel real. I mean, my dad feel real uncomfortable, dude. My
turn that
gosh.
Joker off.
I'd also like to unpack what happened in our atmosphere on Friday night, bro.
Please do.
So we get down to Broadway, and the first Uber driver was cool.
Super cool.
But
Right?
as soon as we got close to Nashville downtown, he like flipped the switch and became a crackhead, bro. He was
he
like
started getting
fucking honking at people. He's like,
crazy.
"What the fuck we doing?" Fucking man.
Yeah, it was crazy because he was super chill the whole time.
Driving like Sebulba in the pod racing scenes, like trying to
Turned
fucking
into
murder
Watto.
people. And then so we get dropped off, and then Scully and I spent like 30-45 minutes looking for this place.
We spent about 15 because we got there. It was
felt like-
9:45, and
Yeah,
this
okay,
place I was looking
yeah.
for closes at 10. So I'm like, I'm gonna see if we can find this place real quick. And I was like, it got. I started moving where I thought it was gonna be from based off memory, and it was wrong. So it's like, just forget it. Let's just start ripping. So we pass a few bars. I think the first one they were playing like Alice in Chains. They're playing Wood. And like we just couldn't figure out what we wanted to do or where we wanted to go. And then I think we went down the strip like twice, like both sides, and then we finally went back.
We went down one way all the way down to the end of the strip, came
Yeah.
over, went halfway back up across, and then came back over and went around.
Yeah, and then we started back up at the top, and man, we met some characters.
Fucking
dude.
characters. Bro.
Your
I thought you
your
I heard
promise
you
of
ended up in
fun
a gay
when
bar.
Corey and Trevor.
Don't remember that part.
Yeah, I'm that part.
No, you guys definitely did because you told us about you guys went into a bar.
Oh,
and,
the
a
Taylor
bunch of
Swift.
dudes-
The Taylor
and then-
Swift.
Oh yeah, we walked
Man
right
was
the fuck in.
fucking
Yeah.
Taylor
No,
Swift.
no. So
We went in
me get
because
to
of the
that.
Jello shots.
We went to our first bar. We got a fucking drink. I fucking knocked that shit back.
Yeah, we were chilling with the band. They were super cool. We were
chilling
talking
with
to
the
them. They were
band.
playing like a
I
bunch of
think
great
we
songs.
got another drink too, though. We got our
Yeah,
second.
we got two.
Because we were gonna be like drink, go, drink, go, drink, go. They were vibing, we were vibing, so we did 2 Rebel vodkas there,
Yep.
and then
I tipped the guys that were playing. They were cool. They talked to us while like a couple of the members were off hanging out, and then after that,
Yeah, we went down the ways. Was that when you bought the pre-roll or no?
no, that before. This is gonna sound bad. But we stopped and we prayed with that guy.
Oh yeah, we prayed with
We
that
prayed with this
Hispanic
guy,
dude.
and it was cool. He was just on the street, like, and then there's a bunch of people like giving out free hugs or whatever. And then
Yeah.
we see this little stand.
They didn't
Like,
charge
I
you
wanna-
like Clone Force.
Dude, I almost got into a fight with some bucket drummers.
Oh, God.
Yeah, dude, that shit is insane. We definitely saw a handful when we were down there.
That guy, there was a bucket drummer who was rapping.
You're right.
And
He's
we'll
like,
get
"Put
to
the
this
money
part
in the bucket,
later.
Put some money in the bucket.
He was like, put some money in the bucket. They don't want to do it. Fuck them. Get out my way. You're blocking the bitches. Like some shit like that. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, the fuck?
It was insane, dude. Yeah, we went in,
Um,
and then like I got that pre-roll outside at like one of the spots. We were talking to the 2 guys running the stand because they had a bunch of other stuff too. I was just
Mhm.
looking. So we got
my
that.
bald brother, my bald Afghani brother.
The Pete Bull, dale. But we did that, and then like, did we go to the next bar or did we?
No, it was the second bar of the Taylor Swift. So we walked all the way back down. Yeah, we
Yeah,
walked
you're
all the
right,
way
you're
back
right.
down. We turned around that corner. We met the dude that was talking about the Astros and talked shit about the Braves.
Yeah, we
He's
started
like,
talking.
"You guys got all those white pictures. That's why you're good," or some shit.
Yeah,
And
he's talking about back in
so-
the 90s, late 90s. He
we
was with
turned
his
the
girlfriend.
corner. We were going back up to the
You s-
other side, and we
You
stopped.
see
at
the
this,
$4 Jello
I
shots,
saw
right?
$4 Jello shots. So I was like, "Fuck it, let's go
We
get a
have
Jello
to.
shot."
So we walk
We
in
walk
there.
in, and we get our shot, and I turn around, and I'm like,
They start
There's
immediately
nothing
ripping Taylor Swift. I'm
"But
like,
dudes here." And then we get up. We finally got our things. I told Slee, I was like, "Let's crack these." And as we're cracking them, the
Dudes.
band that's on stage that was playing like grunge shit right before
so,
that,
like it was more like alternative or whatever.
but there was a bunch of dudes and like maybe 3 chicks in the crowd.
Ratio was
And
off.
they're like, "All right, everybody, we're going to do a new song here we've never done in public. Blah, blah, blah. I know you love some Taylor Swift." And I was like, I looked
We
at
walked
Slee and I
right the
said,
fuck out, dude.
"Let's go."
Yeah.
And the fucking bouncer was standing there, bro. And I was like, "Yeah, I miss me with this fuck shit." And he was like, "Yeah, I got to listen to it every night." And so we just took off.
They're not paying him enough, dude.
Dude, they literally said the Taylor Swift thing, and all the guys were just like,
Yeah, we
I
got
was
the
like,
fuck out of
y'all are
there.
college age man.
He says, "I'm drunk, but I still see through the lies of the Jet."
Bro, I don't think I ever got. I wasn't like
No.
ever fully drunk. I think I got tipsy at the end.
You were
and I
you were
passed out
rocking-
in the Uber.
Your
Yeah.
guys' night sounded fun, but you advertised that it was going to be a lot, later
Oh,
than it
just
would have been.
wait.
Oh,
Just
dude,
wait.
It's not done, dude. Nowhere near
Just wait.
done. It was super fun.
Just wait. We round the other side of Broadway and head right back down the way we came down originally. And we get to a point where we're like, we don't know what the fuck we want to do. We're waiting to see which bars are playing good music.
Yeah.
And Sklee's like, "All right, I'm gonna rip this pre-roll." I was like, "All right, bet." So he
Sounds like
starts
half
ripping
of it.
this shit, and all of a sudden, these 2 fucking guys are like stumbling all over each other in the middle of the fucking street. And they walk up, and the guy's like, "Can we fucking bum a smoke off you, mate?" And he's like fucking, he's like Johnny Depp, walks up just,
Oh yeah.
"Hey mate, I want to bum a smoke," and
No, I
he's
don't care.
fucked. And then he's like holding his friend and dragging him on the fucking barricade fence. And so we're sitting there smoking with. We get to talking with him. One guy's fucking with me. He's like, "Oh yeah, we're fucking English," and I'm like, "You're not English. I can hear your Scottish accent." And the
No,
other
not
guy's
Scottish.
like, "Oh, I'm fucking Irish. I'm Irish," and I'm like, "You're not fucking Irish. You're Scottish." Come to find out, dude's Scottish. The
No, it's
older
Irish.
guy,
Irish.
the other guy was Scottish. The guy we were hanging
Kieran.
out with was
Kieran
was
yeah,
Irish.
He was Irish guy.
And so, fucking most drunk interaction I've ever had.
Dude.
I can get along with like Brits and Euros and these things, and I understand the accents. I couldn't tell you fucking shit that the Scottish
other
guy
guy.
was saying.
Yeah.
And he just fucking takes a couple rips and he's like, yeah, talks to his buddy and he just fucking
Gone.
dips.
Gone, dude.
Gone.
Didn't see
Like
him
I
the rest of the
literally
night.
turn and he's gone.
Yeah, and so Kieran's by himself, and like then now Kieran's all fucked ass up.
Kieran's fuck.
And so basically,
Oh,
Wrath
God.
and I were like, we're gonna make it our mission. This is our job as a
Get Kieran.
as Americans to take care of this our visitor. And so like basically, we like his phone's dead, so we like go find the bar that had the phone charger.
His phone's fucking dead, and he goes,
Oh, dude.
"Can one of you guys buy this scooter? Can
The
you buy
live
this
scooter.
scooter?"
It's like I
He
tried
wanted
to
us
do,
to
but
buy
they're
a
all
live
shut down 'cause
scooter.
It's like 1:00 in the morning or whatever.
I was like, "Bro, you're gonna get a fucking DUI if you get on one of these scooters." He's like, "Lads, it's okay. I've got Instagram. Like, I'll pay you back. Just give me the scooter." I was like, "Let's get you a fucking Uber, dude."
And
He didn't want a fucking Uber. He was so adamant about the goddamn scooters. He goes, "What about the bikes?" I was like, "You're gonna get a fucking 2 DUIs in the fucking bike and get hit by a car."
So we try to get him to Lime Scooter, and like I said, they're not working or whatever. So we're like, fuck it. We're gonna a couple things. We're gonna get this dude some water, and we're gonna get this dude a charger. So we go back to the first bar that we were at. They had like all these portable chargers or whatever that you can rent. So we got him hooked up. He was charging shit. And I get him like 2 waters. I mean, dude, he's like completely.
And then
Give this man keys immediately.
you got us 2 waters, and then you got all of us around of Red Bull vodka.
I did. I did that first.
He grabs Red Bull vodka and just
I did that first because I'm like, oh, dude, this is
he
awesome.
just fucking
And so-
next him. And he
But
goes,
then I realized, like sitting there, he's drinking the vodka, and he's like, dude, he's like that pre-roll rocked me. And like he's like on another planet. And so I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna get you some waters. And so why that shit happens?
Leaning on the brick wall, barely
Yeah.
holding himself alive.
And so then I'm like, why that shit happens? I'm like, I'm going to get the water. This other girl comes up.
This girl, she's from England, and I don't know if you know any history.
We're not
about
gonna.
it.
We need to be very careful about what we talk about or how.
Oh, we're not going to talk about all of that because that got
it's
way
not.
too
It's
long.
not the content. It's like how we're describing.
Yeah. So she's first generation. I think she said English.
Yeah.
And her parents are from India.
Yeah.
And Kieran is Irish, so they fucking hate English people.
Yeah.
So we're sitting
And especially what's going on in Ireland. Yeah. So
and we're talking fucking, and the whole time in my fucking ear, Kieran's like, "Fucking Irish cunt, fuck you, bitch."
he's literally just talking shit in front of her
Fucking
face,
talking
dude.
so
In
much
front of her
shit.
face. And
Right
I'm
in
like,
the face.
dude. I was like, this guy
Oh.
is not on planet Earth.
And
so we
then the MMA guy that was apparently talking to her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that dude was like
Yeah.
on some drugs because he was
So-
vibing with the music the whole time. Remember, he was there with us hanging out the first time we were at that bar. We show back up, and then he's apparently him and Kieran knew each other, but this dude was like had a screw loose, or he was on some shit
He was
like
on
ketamine.
He was to the point where he was so wired. Kieran looked at us and was like, "What the fuck's wrong with that guy?" Like,
Yeah,
just fucking.
like-
he was like, he's
Kieran
like,
was
"That guy
fantastic,
scares
and He
me."
could tell that guy was like, no.
Kieran was beyond gone and was like, "That guy scares me." And I was like, "Okay, maybe we should get the fuck up out of here." And at one point, he literally goes, "My phone's charged. I'm leaving." And I'm like, "No.
Yeah.
Sit down and finish your fucking water, you drunk fuck."
And then he like starts to run out the building, and we had to like get him because like he was like got into like an altercation with the bouncer or something. I don't remember. Or he's about to be like, "Oh, he's with us."
Dude.
Like we got him. But yeah, we got him. Ended up getting him an Uber or whatever, and like he's getting the Uber.
No. We got him down the street to where we could get an Uber, and he calls the fucking Uber, and the Uber's coming. And he's making some fucking comments I'm not going to repeat on here because he's fucking. He's a good old Irish. He's red Irishman.
Yeah.
And as soon as his Uber gets 2 minutes away and sends him a message, she goes, "I'm gonna get in this fucking cab," and just gets in a cab and
I'm like,
fucking
bro.
takes off. And just
Well, actually, like it's just some. I remember like before he leaves, I like hand him the pre-roll again to hit it one more time. And like the guy who's driving the car's like, come on, like we gotta go. Like he was like freaking the fuck out. But that was it, man. I hadn't heard from Kieran since, but we're just happy that he was got home safe, hopefully.
And then
Do
the
what we can
fucking
do.
little moisture farmers on the side of the road while we were walking back with what's her face.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, we're standing there with this fucking kid who's like 18. He's talking about getting bitches, how he can't get bitches, this and the other.
Yeah, but even before that, we were still talking with homegirl right after, and there was that other girl that I was talking to for a little bit.
The slag.
Yeah, that was and then basically, I don't know, it was being weird. And then it was like it was weird because remember, like her friend came up. It was like I and me, like I didn't realize it was her friend at first. It was just this random chick just like looking at me, like investigating, inspecting me, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And like I started laughing, and she's like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm like, "Because you're like over here, like completely
weird.
butting in on the bit. I don't know who you are. Like, it was so weird." And I'm like, I don't know. So I just got out of there. We got out of that situation, and then we go up, and then there was that teenager just trolling us. It was super weird.
We're walking up towards the hotel to get her the English girl back to her hotel. And then we were gonna grab my Uber, and as we're waiting for this fucking Uber, these like bottle kids just spawned out of nowhere.
Literally some
on the side of the road, and they were like, I don't know if they were working for the fucking hot dog stand or what, but they tried to get us to buy.
They were
hot
just
dogs.
loitering. They got nothing else to do.
They were chilling on the side of this like church parking area where the grand steps go up to this church. And so this kid starts talking about how like he can't get bitches, he just got out of a relationship. He's like being weird, like one of those like younger kid, like the little fucking 6'7" kids. That, like he's just like I couldn't tell if he was trolling or being an idiot.
Yeah, I think you. Yeah, I don't know. It was definitely bizarre.
And then this truck pulls by with all its fucking music blaring and like blaring some like hood rap music. And they've got fucking massive rims on this truck and the fucking lights, LED lights all over it and shit. And he starts yelling down the thing like, "Oh, fuck you guys up, pull up. I don't give a fuck." And I was like, "Yo, we gotta go." So we just fucking start walking, get in an Uber. The last thing I remember was we were talking about the World Cup, and then just
Dude, this guy was the most dry. I mean, like, bro, yeah, like Ref passes out in like the first 5 minutes of Uber. Mind you,
I
this was like a
couldn't take it, bro.
35, 40-minute drive. And so, like, I'm stuck there, like, trying to talk to this guy. And you guys know me, like, I'm very sociable. Like, I really have probably never met a stranger. Like, I can talk to anybody or whatever. This guy was giving me nothing, dude. And, like, I was like, oh, like, you play soccer with a kid? He's like, yeah. And, like, he would give me, like, the most, he was like, yeah. He's like, I'm a striker. I was very good. And then, like, would not elaborate, would not. I'm like, I'm just trying to, like, keep small talk and keep from, like, it being weird or whatever. And Rat's in the back just absolutely snoring his ass off, like gone. But yeah, guy was super dry. I was thankful for the drive and everything. And then we got back and we passed out. And then Saturday,
I bet
Intense
you if
milk?
you would have asked that guy if he liked trains, he would have talked your ear off for like an hour. Like the way
you
the way
come
you
in,
made
I
him
love the
sound,
demands.
if you would have asked that guy about trains on the
Bro,
way
he was-
home, he would have been like, "Oh, you want to see all these locomotives I have at home?"
No, he's like he was from like what, Algeria or some shit like
yeah,
that.
something like that. And like, you know, he was a nice guy. Like he was definitely a nice guy, nice dude. But it was hard to talk to him. It was very difficult. Wasn't
That's
good
why I
anything.
fucking despawned in the back seat. I was listening to my homie strike out, trying to have a conversation.
Yeah, you gone. And then woke up Saturday, had some intense milk, which was fire. Thank you, JT.
I was the milkman because where I am from, it's specifically of the area milk. You can only get it here. So
'Cause the
I
cows are intense.
had to, the cows are yoked. They're beefed up. And essentially, I was like, I've mentioned this a couple times to the boys on separate times that we play video games. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm going to bring one for you guys. So I had to check on my bag there through TSA with a lunchbox full of 5 things of milk. Okay, TSA agent, I'm sure they've seen worse, but if I work TSA, what are you doing with multiple milks, brother? Where you going? It's just so weird.
My
But I was
friends
the
need
milkman.
some milk.
My friends need milk.
Yeah, we tried them. We tried them all. They were really good. I wish they were available down here. It's like a milkshake. The flavors they got what? Strawberry, vanilla, mint chip, chocolate.
Latte, pumpkin
Latte.
spice. I'm a
Very
vanilla
good.
guy. I'm a vanilla guy. But anyways, we Swoon and I woke up early and we just had the breakfast at the hotel, and Kyber and his family were sitting there. And dude, we had the most watered down juice on planet Earth.
God.
Oh,
Dude, I love the hotel for the price and the fact that everything was around it, but Jesus Christ, dude. The juice was watered down. The eggs sucked. The biscuits and gravy sucked. We're in the fucking South. How the fuck does nobody know how to cook a goddamn good breakfast?
dude,
Makes
the,
no fucking sense.
the biscuits
The
were stale.
Wi-Fi.
You could throw that shit.
They're
just
like
think it was
those
funny that
biscuits
these guys
you
got
run
lost.
against the wall, and it's like the fucking snowball where it just goes.
It would.
Dude, the Wi-Fi didn't even reach me in JT's room. Like, you
Did
would be connected to the Wi-Fi, and second you got to right at our door,
Horrible.
it would cut out.
Bro,
We
it
were
didn't connect
first
to you
floor.
on the first floor. I was on the third floor on the other fucking side of the hotel. So I'm sitting there, I connect to it. As soon as you connect to it, it goes searching. I'm like, what the fuck? This shit was like fucking cheeks, bro.
But
Dude, I
then
remember
we didn't.
on
We weren't
Friday.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. On Friday, we're at Target, and Rat's
You
wife
spawned
is
out
like,
of nowhere.
"What are we gonna do tonight?" And as soon as we get back to the hotel, she's like, "I'm going to bed."
Yeah.
She's like, she was all game for anything. She's like, "What are we doing? Tell me what we're doing." And as soon as we got to the hotel, she's like, "I know what I'm doing. I'm going to fuck to sleep."
Creep.
She had
I'm
she
not
had
doing-
she had birria, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm good for
Yeah,
that."
she's
like,
Brandon spawning in out of nowhere like 6 different times, dude. You
I
jump
did that the
scared
entire weekend. The
Dude,
entire weekend,
I
I was
wanted to
just
see-
in and out of places.
I wanted
Bro.
to see the back rooms, and we're in like the hair products place with like the makeup kind of area, that side of the Target store, and I just see you like just go into one of the aisles, and then we go up there, and you're gone. You went through like a portal or something.
I used the bathroom when we first got into Target, and then I just went straight back to the electronics section. And I didn't know where anybody was. And then all of a sudden I hear, "Hey, buddy." I turned, fucking Brandon's just walking right down towards me. I was like, "What the fuck? When did you get here?"
Brandon came with his family. We didn't even know you were coming to Target, did we? We just told you we were going, and you had to get something, or what? How did that happen?
No, you told we were gonna go back to the hotel, so you told me to meet you there. And then on the way to the hotel, you guys went to the convention instead. I texted Spoon. I'm like,
Raph types in the wrong hotel.
Bro, I send B the location of our hotel, and it shifts on fucking Waze. So I went to go hit where the hotel was, and it was the convention center. So I hit that shit, and we're driving for like fucking 10 minutes. And I'm like, B texts and Swooner goes, "Where the fuck are you guys?"
Dude, we're like, okay.
He's like,
he's
"Okay,
been teleporting. He's been teleporting all over the place, but now we're really like, actually, how did he beat us? And we're like, oh.
As soon as I pull in the embassy, I'm like, fuck.
As soon as you pull in the embassy, a cop freaking.
Right before that,
my
on the
God.
exit, bro, I had gotten pulled over on the way down to Tennessee and got a fat ticket. And I'm driving, and I'm not going fast. Like, the boys can attest to, I wasn't going fast. But all of a sudden, in my rear view, just whoop, 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 getting closer. And I'm like, okay.
We're
And then he's
no
like,
way.
up my asshole. And I'm like, okay, I throw my hazards on. I'm getting over. I get on the exit ramp to get off and, like, go pull off on the safe spot of the road so the officer's not sitting in the middle of the fucking highway. And I'm sitting there, cars are fucking coming, and this officer's behind me like, wah, 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 wah. And I'm like, fuck. So I just go, and then he fucking zooms around me and just fucking go. And I was like, oh. And then we pulled into the embassy, and I was like, fuck, we went to
Wrong
I was like,
one,
fucking shit is all fucked. So fucked.
dude. You're the wrong guy. But yeah, that was Friday. Now actually Saturday. So we had early, terrible breakfast at the hotel when Sue and I woke up. We were waiting for them. And then we are like, we're not really crazy hungry, but let's still get something. We went to Krispy Kreme, picked up a few donuts.
Big six, right?
Listen to some questionable music.
What are you talking about, dude? Dig bar? Shameless plug?
And then-
like horse cock.
I'm not saying
And
anything
that's-
else. I'm not saying anything else.
And
the
then-
artist name. Dig bar. Digbar.
And then we pull into the
Use this
ICC
free will.
parking lot, and Swoon opens Raph's trunk and shatters the coffee pot, dude. It was a booby trap.
Why Rath had a coffee pot in his back seat? I don't
Yes,
fucking
we cleaned
know.
that up.
I don't even know why.
Yeah, and
Well,
I did
picking up
because I
shards
broke my
and-
glass literally the day before on my way to ICC down to up to the convention. So I just went ahead and got in activation mode and just started picking that shit up so we go inside.
We were all picking up glass before we got in the convention. And then you'll see in like Swoon's video, he's like, "How did you like it so far?" And he gets to Wrath and he's got painted on the ticker. He's like, "I don't know, bud. Why'd you cut me in the knife fight earlier?"
Yeah, because I went to,
Glass.
I was putting the fucking coffee pot back in the fucking car, and I noticed there was glass around the rim on the other side. But the side that I like went to put the stuff on top of, there was another piece of glass, and it just like sliced up my finger, bro. Just completely sliced it up. But we're good now.
Yeah, and so we get to the convention, and like I said, we pretty much already did a lot of the floor, but this was Sklee's first like real day.
Yeah, I was overwhelmed walking in there.
But before we even enter, Sklee's like, "Game room." Him and I just beeline to the game
We
room.
hit the
and,
oh, dude, yes.
and they had a PS5 with Star Wars Battlefront 2,
and I was like-
Sklee's favorite game.
Yeah,
And
what up, Cam?
Cam in here, please join, dude. And I look at Sklee, and look at this guy. This guy.
yeah, you found it, and I was like, oh, we have to play.
We have to play. So we did a little instant action on co-op. The Feed Palace Hangar, and Sklee's got his Meta glasses, man. He's recording our live
3D
gameplay.
glasses.
So what happens is I have an epiphany. I have an epiphany, and I'm like, Sklee, I just realized something, and you're like, what? And I'm like, dude, do you know like the map we're playing with like the feed reactor room? Carol Silva was in this room in the movie, but she's also in this building in real life. And we look at each other like,
What?
pretty cool. And then we just go back to play.
Yeah, it was a fun
then,
game. And then is
yeah.
this where JT? Is this where this is the Carol Silva part?
Well, I don't think I did that right after. I think I did Nelson Hall first. So I went up to Nelson Hall's booth because when I met Howie Weed the day before on Friday, I seen that he did have some prequel stuff at the end. I'm like, oh, dude, I gotta go there tomorrow. I might make a last minute decision kind of thing. And he drew a little sketch because he was one of the stand-in Boba Fett's, which is pretty coul. And this is him and Utapau, doing a lot of ILM stuff, pretty cool. And then he actually gave me a print for free. And I got the Geonosis one, which is pretty cool. He's very nice to talk to.
$30.
Should have charged me, but I got away with it. But yeah, he was super cool to talk to. Talked a little bit more with Michael Carter. Then we went over to Noshir's booth, and we're talking with him. We're like, hey, man, we can't wait to see you tomorrow for the panel, yada, yada, yada. And he's like, oh, yeah. And then when I did the mocap for Arcan, and then we're like, whoa. And Swoon's like, yeah, dude, I just freaking looked that up, man. You were this? And he's like, yeah, I am Arcan. And I'm like, Old Republic cinematic gasm, dude. I'm like, can I ask you of something? And then we've recreated the thing where he stabs the Sith Eradicator.
Dude, the guy that plays Bode, other than JT, has the most footage of me from the con. Because he posted it on his Instagram. Like I happened just to like find my way out of every video, every photo. But like I'm doing like this slow run dance on Friday, like in the taco spot, and JT just records me. But other than that, like the guy that plays Bode post on his Instagram, and I was like, this is the most I'm in any footage, and like tagged you guys in it.
You're using too many
photos, that was like me. I just happened to miss every cool group photo you all got with every celebrity because you all decided to take it right after I had to leave.
I was just gonna mention, so Friday when we met Carol Silva the first time, and I was like gushing to her and was like so hyped. She was like, I think we need a group photo. Like I didn't pay for this. This is her idea. So we got a group photo. I'm like, dude, Cam left 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes. Just missed out.
My dog, bro. I had to take care of my dog.
My dog.
You should have done what Clone Force did and just fucking take him out back, eh?
Yeah. Hopefully next time I won't have to worry about my dog.
Oh.
Yeah, we got some freebies right then, right?
Not saying that she's gonna like die or anything.
That was next.
Okay, it was next. Okay.
So then after Nashir, I think we kind of circled back to Carol Silva, and I kind of pitched the idea. I'm like, hey, since it's kind of slow, would I be able to teach you some lightsaber stuff? She says, yes, let's do it. I'm like, that easy, huh? Okay. So
that was a good impression, honestly.
I walked to the same little corner of the con where I did the Michael Carter, Steve Constantino thing in like 6.5 minutes, dude. Swooner filmed the whole thing. I'm just like teaching her the basics, man. Like you can't get this anywhere else. She's so cool.
Yeah.
And I got what was that after that? Like you guys said, I mean, everything's a blur, man. I'm trying to like piece together.
Yeah, you tripped me on Carol Silva
in.
Exception. I forgot that you said that when we were playing BF2.
Yeah, your meta glasses came in clutch too. They really did.
That's cool. Yeah, I can't wait to use them in the future. Like be able to get the whole con too.
And shout out to Brett as well. Brett from last year. I met him while I was in my Star Killer gear. I saw him again this year. He was super cool and filmed a lot of kind of the alternate angles of a lot of the cool stuff that we were doing too. And then I think I went over to the Sith Dynasty booth, which is kind of like a subdivision 501st, like it's their own thing. Not as grueling to get in, which I think I'm going to join.
Didn't they give her like an honorary membership? Is that what you were saying that her folder was?
Yeah, they did that for her on
On Sunday, right?
Saturday, but then Sunday they did it for Nelson Lee next door. So she quickly got out of the booth and she was like, "Oh, I gotta get a video." And that's what, like, she was like one of the boys, dude. Like every time we would walk by her booth, she was like, "Oh," and she'd say my name. Can you do me a favor? And I'm like, "No, no more favors." You know, share a laugh. And then she just wanted a picture with her and one of the Kenner guys or something like that. Like,
Bro, every time
Yeah,
I
I'll
walked
be
by, she was like, Julio, Tulio, come here, please.
Takes the jacket off.
super awesome.
Yeah, she was great.
Let me look at my photos here. I'm gonna see if I can kind of jog my memory. But keep talking, boys.
Cam, kind of since you weren't here for the Friday rundown, kind of like, you know, talk about like what your experience was like. Cause I'm gonna be real with you. I normally am really good about staying with the group at conventions, but for whatever reason, bro, I literally would just turn around and I would have just walked off and been in a different part of the fucking convention. Everybody's gone.
Well, I mean, it's also because this is the first con that you've been at with the boys and your wife too. So that's
well, and I kept trying to have to go figure out where the fuck she went.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, Cam. You literally spawned in. Like, I remember seeing you for the first time, like right around the time you actually just was saying, like, you popped in at the perfect point where I felt like we started, like, when we met up with Cam. Like, you literally came into the stream at the time that we were talking about. So it was like somewhere around what, like lunch 1 o'clock Saturday, 2 o'clock, something like that. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Right before Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep.
Near
Where we
because
learned
we
we
were
had
gonna
to
go
like
see
stay
John
for
Ratzenberger.
4 hours or whatever.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah, we were talking about that.
For lunch we went to In and Out, and we brought that back to the hotel and did a little food review mukbang kind of thing.
Was that Friday?
Wrapped
Was that
all
Friday
over
or
it.
Saturday? Because on Saturday, but
Dude,
we went to
we
the
s-
sandwich shop.
Yeah, we
No,
did.
Friday was in and out.
This is
Friday
we're
was
talking
in
about
and out?
Saturday now, right?
Yeah, we're talking about
Friday-
Saturday. I must have
this
missed
is-
Friday. Yeah.
So the sandwich shop was Saturday, correct? No.
Yeah. Or-
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Saturday.
yes, it was. So Friday the day before, one last Friday thing. No more freaking Fridays. I don't care if you remember anything, man.
So Friday.
Friday.
Here's the thing: it doesn't have to be a play-by-play. Who
It
cares?
doesn't.
If you
When
remember
we-
something,
Somebody
you
knows
remember
we're
something.
ADH.
When we
Details,
brought
like-
the In and Out to the hotel on Friday, we had like 3 or 4 separate groups of people walking by where we were sitting in the lobby, like, "Ooh, In and Out! Is it any good?" And
You
we
need to
look
air
at
it
them
out.
like,
Nah.
Dog shit. It's so bad they had to put fucking dog food on the fries.
Animal style is
Dog shit.
yeah. I have not eaten
Hey,
it.
let's
I will
take
not.
some of
based on
the
review.
worst flavors we can and fucking throw them together on the fucking fries. Yeah. Fucking
One-
Californians will love this.
one person
was
came
very cheap.
by. Yeah, one person came by and Wrath said, "Yeah, it's not that good. The difference is I have normal fries and he has animal style fries. Both of them taste like cat food, but his looks like cat food. That's the only difference." So yeah, we kind
Literally.
of turned them off. I don't know.
Shit was disgusting, bro. It smelled like fucking patas.
But on
yeah,
the flip side, the sandwich spot was banging, dude.
Yeah, you guys got
That looks
Cubans.
great.
I wish I would have got one.
Yeah. Yeah, what was
I
it called? Was it
shared-
Mr. Sandwich or something? It was like a weird name.
I shared
It's called the
one
Sandwich Factory.
Yeah, that's what it was.
one of Swoon's mozzarella sticks.
Shout
I
out
have
to Stan.
But you were
Stolen.
lucky to get one of.
The Sandwich
One.
Factory.
We came back to the con, and then Sklee and I did a little reenactment of episode 1, The Phantom Menace, when at the beginning of the Trade Federation ship, it's like, "Master, destroy us!" You know, you turn around, you're fighting the Droidicas. They had a
Yeah.
huge life-size Droidica statue. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that thing was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I posed as a Droidica, so that photo will be on my Instagram soon.
Got some cosplay pictures with some people, and
Yeah.
this is around the time, like towards I think the end of the con, when things are slowing down a bit.
Yeah.
And I walk up, I'm like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it." And I go to Carol Silva, I'm like, "Look, so all of the tattoos I have been drawn on by celebrities. Would you be able to do this?" Oh, I can't even see it because of the glare, but it's the Royal House of Naboo symbol. And she's like, "Wait, you want me to?" I'm like, "Yeah, if you could do that for me, I'll get it tattooed on, and then yeah, you'll be a part of that, because like this interaction that we're having is so it's so important. It's such an iconic moment, and it's important to me. So like, yeah, she was down for that. And then while that was happening, I was getting my thing drawn on by her, and I had like tunnel vision. Everything else sounded like a fishbowl because I was so hyper focused on what she was doing, which she did a fantastic job, by the way. But you guys apparently were like forming a wall in front of her booth because I was behind her booth, like in the chair. And then some dude that had like a T-shirt, Star Wars T-shirt booth came up and he's like, "I gotta give an award for one of the most dedicated Star Wars fans out there," or whatever. This was the dude that does like
it's Mike's buddy. He's from New York.
Kevin Lyle. Leather jacket indoors guy.
Leather jacket indoors guy that does some of the main stage panel interviews at Iccc. He's pretty nice. He gave me a free shirt because he saw I was getting it done. I wish I had it near me, but it said Yoden, the All Father he is, and it's Yoda, but it's like a Nordic. He's got like a Nordic beard. It's pretty cool. Yoda. He does the same ones with the different theme ones, like the Guinness shirt. So it's like a silhouette of Alec Guinness's head, but it's like the beer Guinness harp in the back. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, Saturday. I mean, that was at least what I can remember was it. And then we just that was Wrath and Carla's anniversary day. So Sklee, Swoon, and I kind of parted ways, and went and did the lobby sales later that night, which we ran into Nelson Lee in the hall.
He was
I'm still mad I missed those.
He was really cool.
Yeah, we're just like, hey, dude, can we just
Wrath,
like get a
have
photo?
an anniversary?
Fuck you. I agree.
Yeah, the room sales were solid. We had a lot of fun. Everybody's super cool. A lot of OT fans, and a lot of vintage toys, which I like too, just to check them out. And yeah, I got gifted a sweet like little. It's not even little.
The story behind this is great, but I want Sklee to show it first.
Yeah, go ahead. You can tell the story why I show it off here.
So Sklee, JT, and I, we go, and I forget which room it was, but they had the sideshow Luke from 2006, and Sklee's like, "Oh, dude, that's a really good price. It was like $60 or something like that." And he's like, "Yeah, you might have a potential buyer, man. I don't know." And JT's like, "Oh, Sklee, write down the room number so that way we can come back when we get done." And as soon as they walk out of the room, I look at the guy. I was like, "Hey, so what's your cash app? I'm gonna get it for my buddy."
The millisecond he walks out of the room, by the way.
So this was a definitely really, really dope surprise, and I'm excited to find a cool place to display it. But I just got too much shit in my room. I got a lot of posters and stuff that I'm trying to get framed. Which I also bought some cool artwork at the con. But yeah, that was a really cool gift. I extremely appreciate that. So.
I was telling you guys at the con, like I had a Bib Fortuna thing, and like this is oh fucking what is this bullshit?
My prop dissolved in my hands.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
I didn't see you pick that up. What?
No, I had this at home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the only thing I picked up at the con were the 2 books.
The books, okay.
And,
Wrath also gifted me this
Cam's
EU
phone number.
Skywalker. Sorry, guys.
Oh, Cam, that reminds me, Cam. You got what you got next to you too? You had what Sklee just shown. The Unleashed figure.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see.
While he's getting that, I forgot to put in place that Saturday. I also I went and I got the only Carol Silva photo op. So there was no pre-sales. Like I said, it wasn't crazy busy this year. So what they actually ended up doing, because their printing machine was down for the photo ops, people are waiting just a little bit longer than they probably wanted to. They told me come back at 4:00, and we will grab Carol Silva for you, and it'll be like a private photo op session. You'll get your picture, and then we'll kick you out, just like a one and done. Like, oh, cool. I got the only one out there. So when I go to her booth, I show her, I'm like, it turned out great. And she's like, oh my gosh, I want one too. And then I'm like, I mean, I had to wait like 40, 50 minutes for it. Clone Force was kind of keeping me company while I was waiting for it. And I'm like, I'll see what I can do. And I go back in there, and the dude printing off the pictures he's kind of put off by the fact that he had to do more work. Which
he was not very stoked on that. He was
that's all he had to do.
Like, fine.
He says it's gonna cost some money, but I'm like, but it's going to Carol Silva. Why would I need another one of these? Like what? So I gave it to her, and she was super appreciative of that. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
But yeah, and then Raph, look at that. That's what he got.
Dude,
Yeah.
I got a bunch of little stuff. I'll have to show some more of what I got later. But yeah, dude, I didn't realize you got that, Brandon. That's sick. That's bite ass.
That's dope.
Dude, supposed to put yours
so
on. What are we
fucking
doing?
heavy. Like, and I can't even wear it with my glasses. Like, this thing is just so heavy. But I got this on May the 4th at Galaxy's Edge.
Peter, you shaved your boosh.
Oh my goodness.
Where's Swoonicus? I want to see him in his Anakin helmet.
Cam,
by
show
the
your
way-
thing.
Awesome. I had,
Okay.
dude,
Show
we
your
didn't get to
meat.
see it, but
Show
my
your
hair
meat.
was
So
super
I also
long
got-
on Thursday.
I love these Unleashed figures. They just
Goated.
look so sick. Just like the artwork, the cool poses. So yeah, I got the Luke one, but my favorite one is the Tusken Raider. These are my favorite Star Wars aliens, and it just looks so sick.
Yeah, those are Unleashed are incredible, dude. I'm still need to jump and get one of the Luke tub ones. Those are sweet.
Yeah.
I saw a
This
Mace
is
Windu
the
one at
one I
Central Rad
was telling
yesterday.
you about.
Yeah, I got to get more of these.
I got that for him last ICC. See,
Yeah,
It looks like he's been working on the
that one.
mines with the helmet on.
Swoon's been mining for coaxium.
Spoon looks like if a
I'm
West
tired,
Virginia
Grandpa.
coal miner became an influencer. That's what they'd look like.
Fucking Carla said that I look like a Mario Kart character with my helmet.
Well, you had your
John
mustache. then.
Favarinos.
With the mustache, yeah. I
I
could just see you driving
You
and
look
be
like a
like,
bug.
beep, 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 swerve.
Swoon
That's
looks like he's
sick,
got
actually.
pockets
Ain't a-
full of spaghetti.
car, eh?
Pocket full of spaghetti. What
Yeah,
the
you put
fuck?
you just look like a little. You look like stereotypical Guido with that on.
Nah,
with the
dude, you know what he
glasses.
does is he
Pocket
lights
spaghetti.
a pack of cigarettes up and fucking throws the lit butts at people on the road to catch them on fire. So for me, I did the snake experience.
Sanake.
Big old snake. That thing kept, bro.
The snake.
It was
V2
chilling,
moment.
and then it kept moving its head and like coming around this side, and I was like, no, and moving it back. I was like, you're not taking me the fuck out. I'm not here.
And I quote,
This was-
big ol' snake moment.
yeah,
We
big
could
old
have
snake
given you
moment.
some snake experience.
Oh, I got
Man
some
dies of
shit.
constriction at Star Wars Con.
Um,
Local Star Wars Con.
I added another Boba Fett to my Boba Fetts. I got Latif on the poster, which I'm going to finish at Rebel Scum.
Sweet poster.
I got Latif on this thing, which is fucking sick.
Oh yeah, he gave you the one.
Well, I paid for like 1.5, and he was like, "I'll just give you 2."
Yeah.
Got some crazy good prints from one of my homies. I'll save the little Rabe thing for when we do that. Obviously, I got the Funko. I got a couple of sketch prints from the badge artist. Forgetting his name off the top of my head. I'm like 4
Mike
beers
Smith.
deep. Mike Smith, that's what it was.
Yeah, that dude. I bought a couple.
If you guys
Alan
want to
was
see
really
everything I
impressed with his
picked
stuff.
up, go watch my video.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
Spoon's
are
already got his
honestly-
video out. I haven't, so I'm showing off my things now for y'all. And then I also got two more things here.
Yeah, I got a bunch of different random stuff. I don't know if
Cam,
we
while
got
he
any
was doing
Pokemon
that,
fans
how
in
was
here.
your experience?
My experience, it was great. I loved how chill it was this year.
It's very laid back.
Yeah, like the fact that we were able to go and have these full on conversations with all these dope celebrities was awesome. I loved it. And I don't need to be at a convention with like a gazillion people.
Mm.
And we were never in a rush to go anywhere or do anything. We were kind of just going at our own pace, just chilling. And
Yeah, the
Except
only
for
like
the
food
only
and,
rush
D&D.
the only rush really came down to, hey, I want to catch this panel, you
Yep.
know.
Yeah.
Or I have a photo up at 4 or something like that. Like it was
Or
like you said,
I have an interview.
everybody feels like VIP at ICC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like even though it wasn't crazy busy, like I said, like that opened up an opportunity for a lot more cooler, different things to happen.
Than what
And
normally
if you're one of the vendors and you're watching this that was complaining about it being, not haptic, bumping and bitching out the con, dude.
All the con.
Please,
Man,
please,
that guy.
please,
like, come on,
please
bro.
don't come back, man. You are on Mike's turf, and he's letting you be a vendor there. Don't complain
Yeah.
about the lack of business.
It's a fantastic con. I mean,
Yeah.
Sell
they
better
kind of got
stuff.
screwed in a couple places.
slow years are slow years, good years are good years. But I mean,
I'll put it
dude,
to you this way, dude. I've literally been to completely packed conventions where people weren't even going to the artist alley or the vendor tables or anything like that. So
Galaxy Con.
exactly.
what people forget about ICC is it started off as a Facebook toy trading group. It was never meant to be super huge anyways. It just kind of blew up because a certain amount of influencers found out about it and the popularity slowly grew, where Mike was like, yeah, I gotta have a bigger convention space to host all these people,
He's put his heart and soul into it.
It's so family oriented. I can't stress it enough, man. But
My favorite con, truly. Just super
And,
laid back.
honestly,
I like being able
like,
to roll.
I kind of
No
like
T-Mobile
how
booth, no
they
fudge,
didn't have a
no
lot
soap.
of big celebrities this year. Like, I loved being able to talk to the people that you didn't even know were even in the movie, because they still have such awesome stories to share. And,
oh, dude, Howie Weed and
like-
Nelson Hall, that was all last minute, and I was like, I'm glad I got that.
Yeah, so I loved being able to talk to. I mean, I wish I had talked to like Max Rebo and there's like some other random like Return of the Jedi alien guy there. I wish I had talked to them, but like, yeah, I love how this convention they try to put the spotlight on those lesser known people and like maybe have like a couple bigger celebrities, but I like the focus on the lesser known people.
Well, it
Super
focuses everyone, but not just the lesser known. But I mean, ICC's had some banging guests before, and it's never really come to terms that it needs to be this ultra big con because of the guests. This is my third ICC. When I first went, I found out that the guest list was so big because of Daniel Logan. Because Daniel Logan's a big toy collector. He's like, oh man, I love this collection so much, man. I'm gonna give you the Emperor. I'm gonna give you Ian. Yeah, he talked to Mike. I love this so much. I'm gonna hook you up. He's got the bounty boxes or whatever. Daniel Logan's always been.
I
like
bought
a
one
toy
of those.
collector.
I have a few things from him.
Yeah, dude, he's one of us, man. But it's like even the first year I went,
legend.
The Emperor, Anthony Daniels, and they had the first Clone Wars reunion since the show. Like that's a huge deal, but it's a family-oriented con. So I mean, even with those heavy hitter guests, you could be at the bar, and all of a sudden I'm sitting next to Julian Glover, and I'm drinking beers with General Fears. It's like you can't do that. You can't do that anywhere else.
No.
Yeah. I love it.
So yeah, I mean, if you're a vendor, man, you're complaining about the lack of sales, man. Just don't bite the hand that feeds, because you could get invited back next year or something like that, and you can get crazy sales, man. You can't I don't know, man.
And the other part of that
rubs
too,
me
man,
wrong.
is like it's not Mike's fault that Star Wars isn't at, let's just say, the best place it could be too. You know, if there was a lot more people that were excited about the fandom, then yeah, you probably would have had a lot more traffic. But it is what it is. It's not.
Well,
It's out of it. Go ahead.
the other thing too is it was Father's Day weekend, so a lot of
It's
people might have been fucking out of town. They might have done other things, and I don't think Mike's main priority is like super broadcast advertising. You know, he just kind of, it is what it is. It's a convention. It's been there for what, like 8 years now, I think.
It's the 8th one. Yeah.
So you don't have to broadcast it to the whole world. You just kind of like, hey man, this thing's out here. If you find it, you find it. You come hang out, cool. If not, like literally, it's just
Growing
a
up
vibe.
I
between his friends.
agree with that to an extent, but me and JT were talking, and like it just seems like the last 2 years, Mike's kind of gotten fucked by, like, last year was right after Celebration.
Right.
This year was
Right
fucking
after
Father's Day
Mandalorian.
weekend and Toy Story 5 release weekend
Yeah.
and shit like that. And it's like,
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
have it in the fall, bro. I know there was one year he had it in the fall and people loved it. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I don't like being extremely hot. So I would
Yeah.
like for ICC to be hosted when it's a
Well,
little
don't look in a
cooler.
mirror.
However,
You're the one to talk, boy.
However, with it being hosted, I think the one that was in the fall was the one he did at the rodeo center. ICC needs to be at a hotel because it
Yeah.
offers something that very few conventions even can conceive, is the room sales and the lobby sales, and just, man, that's a whole different vibe of love of any franchise collector sphere. Like you could go alone and be in that environment and find things to do and have fun. You're waiting in line at a drink at the bar, and all of a sudden Latif's in front of you, like just making small talk, waiting for your drink. It's like, dude, so cool.
You're sitting
Yeah.
there opening up packs of cards, and all of a sudden, Wrath of Mandalore goes and leaves because somebody pulled a 1-of-1 freaking Sebulba card, and Sebulba's just chilling 2 feet behind you.
Impossible odds. Like, yeah.
And then you go behind the convention center, and Wrath of Mandalore is smoking darts out there with fucking Sebulba. Talking about Matthew Wood. The fuck? Craziness.
Yeah.
I think Sklee's eardrum ruptured.
I think it was a great time. There was only one person I felt like I couldn't talk to, and it has nothing to do with the person themselves, but like John Ratzenberger looks so angry.
Bro, he looked pissed.
Like for the voice of Pixar, like I was like he could be an absolutely wonderful guy, but boy, does RBF hit him hard.
Yeah,
I was like,
he's
let me
also-
avoid this guy so he doesn't take my kneecaps.
Last day for Sunday though, that was like a half day kind of thing.
Mhm.
My flight that I was able to negotiate was, I think, at 2:00, and the drive to the airport would have meant I had to leave right after your guys' panel, which they do Broken Tusk Live, so they had Nashir on. But at the beginning of the day, the con opens at like 10 or 11 or something like that, and there's like a little bit of time, an hour or two, where we're able to hang out at the con before their panel and go around and do some celebrity interviews. And you guys got Carol, you guys got Nelson Lee and Nashir, a lot of just like micro interviews that are super cool. And then even the panel itself, dude, I didn't think Nashir was so cool. I had no idea he was such a fan of Star Wars like us. And I had a question regarding the Jedi species and the lore of that, because of one of the disagreements I had with how they kind of finished Ravis off in Survivor. And he gave me like a little bit of closure, but also kind of like agreed with me. Maybe in the sense that like Dag and Garrett did something, and then the loyalty that Ravis, once followed kind of broken because he wasn't the same, guy anymore.
Well,
But he also agreed. He also agreed that like Ravis was sliced down a little too quick. Like it was like.
I went back and looked at my footage too. Dakin Garrett did do something that broke that loyalty oath. he left Ravis to die. Instead of fighting alongside him, he left him to die. So I think that's when Ravis was like, okay, this dude really has no honor. Like, fuck him.
Yeah. But kind of just like submitting, to
Yeah.
Cal and then getting cut up like that. I'm like, dude, we seen Dirge get imploded. Like he got force repulsed from the inside out on an atomic level.
Yeah.
And you still see his little squirmy, like he's reanimating himself. How do you kill him? In the comic books, in a mini series of Republic called Obsession, where Anakin force pushes him into an escape pod and flies that pod into a star, because that's how you kill a character like that. And then this goes into another rabbit hole of why did they bring him back in the Dr. Aphra comics? Don't get me started. But like that's the whole he gave me a little bit of closure when it came to that, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, I was super impressed just by his knowledge and his creativity and input and passion towards what he was trying to make. What up, Brian? Yeah, man, it was a great panel. We were blessed to have him on there. And yeah, like I said, I was blown away by how much of a fan he was, how much passion and how much thought he really put into what he was trying to do with the character and everything. He was a cool guy. Very cool guy.
Yeah, and after the panel ended, he was talking with us for like 20 or 30 minutes. We were standing just like, but then what about this? What do you think about this? And he was just like spitballing. If I didn't have to leave for my flight, and get out of there, and he didn't have a panel next door, he would have just kept talking to us, man. He's just one of the guys.
For sure.
Oh, JT's audio cut out for me, I think.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Squeeze tripping.
Yeah, I can't hear him. I don't know what happened there.
But anyways, before the panel ended up happening, I said one final last goodbye. Back. I said one final last goodbye to Carol Silva with you guys, and she gave me a hug, super emotional. I'm like, yeah, I took a shower this morning, and your tattoo that you drew on me, I was like leaking black. I'm like, oh, it's the Sharpie. I was getting nervous. She's like,
oh my God, I will not forget. I'm sitting there, I'm just chilling on the bed. I'm waiting for us to get ready to check out, and JT gets out of the shower and he goes, yeah, I'm sitting there taking a shower and I'm wondering why I'm leaking black. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're leaking black? That doesn't sound good. He's like, oh, it's the marker. I'm like, JT, lead with that. Lead with that.
Gonna keep you on your toes, man. I'm one with the symbiote. But yeah, I'm saying my last final goodbyes, and she hugs me. I'm like, just thank you for your role and your inspiring attitude towards everything, and just you're a shining light, And she said, oh, and one more thing, and Sklee and Raph end up leaving to go get ready for the panel, and it's me, Carla, and Swoon. I don't know if anyone else was there with us, but
no,
she's like,
oh,
one more thing, and she pulls out and puts on her table these, which weren't even on her table. These were things that she had made at another convention, and she pulled these out just for us. There's 5 of them, and she gave all of us a free autograph. I already bought an autograph and got a free autograph. It did the photo op and everything like that, stickers.
No,
and
she does this
Dude.
after I bought, literally right after I buy my fucking autograph, bro.
And mine's unique to theirs because I had her write help, thank you for saving me, because that's like what the handmaiden says in Power Battles, man.
Power Battles.
Had to do it.
Well, I would disagree with you because mine says to Carla, and I don't know who that is, but I'll take it.
She was like, dude, she made Carla kind of come out of her bubble a little bit too. She's like, do you like Star Wars? Oh, your name is Carlita. Nice. It's like making her super embarrassed. Super, super nice, man. Wouldn't have traded for anything.
Well, because I'm gonna be real with you, Carla's seen the movies, but even before the convention, she's just like, I don't know if I want to go. I don't care about Star Wars. And I was like, well, I don't give a shit about goddamn Toy Story. We don't went to that movie.
Yeah, Carol brings out the 5 like unique autographs for us, and she's signing Carla. She's
Marley
like,
gets
do you like Star Wars? And she's like, kind. And she's like, okay. She still gives
And
it to her.
then Carol was like, "Yeah, I hope that she or that you show the same amount of like appreciation and reciprocation towards the things that she likes, or something like that."
Hell
you must go
nah.
see Toy Story 5 7 times.
I don't speak
Although-
burrito enchilada, lady.
I got to give credit to
That's
Mr.
crazy.
Cam Movie Man because
Ooh.
when I got my when I got my autograph from Carol, she was like, "Yeah, I gave your friend Cam a discount yesterday, so I'll give you the same discount." I'm like, "You sure? You sure you want to do that?" She's like, "Yeah, $30. I'm like, "Okay."
Oh yeah.
And of course, her PayPal was set to like Brazilian or some shit. So I had to send her a little bit extra to make sure that it got as close to $30 as
It was-
possible.
It was pounds. It was pounds.
It's
She's
like
in London.
Roger Christian, bro, where like I sent him fucking money and it was like his shit was set to like Canadian dollars, and I was like, well, fuck, now I owe you an extra $20. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, but it was
Michael
like
Carter also had the whole pounds
PayPal
thing.
thing.
Didn't like all his money like disappear? Like something
had,
whack happened with.
he had $700.
Constantino stole it.
So,
He had $700 in his PayPal, and he's just sitting at his table looking all confused. I'm like, "What's up?" I'm waiting for Constantino to get done with the guy. I'm like, "What's up?" And he says, "I don't know what happened. Like, I just lost. My account is empty." And he shows me there's 0 transactions. I'm like, "Dude, this is why I stopped using PayPal. I went right to Venmo because they don't take a cut anymore." And it's just, I heard way more negative things happen with that.
I had some shit happen with PayPal.
But yeah, man, even at the panel too, getting a shout out from you guys, because I'm sitting in the crowd, I'm operating Swoon's camera, and you're like, shout out to JT for being our con manager, reminding us to pass out our business cards or whatever to celebrities.
Yeah, our honorary
Take
fourth member.
videos.
Coming
Yeah,
out
you-
of left field.
You were eating up that panel, dude. I remember like just looking out multiple times, and you were like, I think you asked him a couple of questions, and he. I just
Well,
remember
you mentioned Arcan thing because Swooner brought it up. He's like, and then you did some work in the Old Republic as Arcan, and Wrath looks at me in the crowd, and he's like, and I'm like,
Yeah. I went, and he goes,
woo! I'm like in the back. Woo!
you go woo, and then Carla's like, yeah.
The emotional ride back to the airport, saying goodbye to you guys because it was such a
JT
nice
cried like a
moment.
little
I'm gonna-
bitch on the way to the airport. I just want y'all to know.
I'm sitting-
It's not flowing everything, bro.
I'm sitting
No,
I'm
for-
sitting in the airport, already through TSA, waiting to get into my gate and board the plane. And I'm looking at all of our pictures and stuff like that and rewatching all of our videos. And then I set the notification on YouTube, panel went live. And I'm like, what? Why is the Broken Tusk? We just got off of this. Why is it went live? No, it's a different one. Apparently some other guys had a slot with Carol, and she shouted us out. Because at the beginning of the podcast, they're like, how was your con experience? She was like, very nice, especially meeting a group of 5. And then she was talking about power battles, and she says, and this was his name. He was so excited meeting me. And just like, dude,
She
Who
dead
was he?
named
That was
JT
great.
the entire week.
said my legal name, didn't even care. That's an idiot. Which is totally fine. Totally fine with me. I don't care. Do your thing.
It's hilarious because not once did you ever tell her your actual fucking name.
No, I think
Not once did
when
not
I
once
first-
did any of us say your actual name. We all called you JT.
yeah.
And what did she do? Hello, government name Julio Tulio.
She didn't care, but it was totally fine. I did, but it was like,
That's not my fucking name, bitch.
who was meeting
Cared.
who at that point? Because we were so excited to meet her, but like we're not even at the convention. We've already left. But then I'm watching a panel about her experience with us. I'm like, dude,
That's crazy.
that's cool. Man.
good time.
Yeah, we were really
Post
blessed, man.
con depression's real.
Bro,
It's
I
hard.
was
definitely
telling
felt
I
it.
was telling
I
JT
was-
today, bro. Like I literally got home. Like I've just been sad, and like I got home and just got straight after shit, and I feel like I haven't even talked to them. And like we did the gaming last week, but that's really the only other time I've had to talk to the boys.
That was a buffer. Yeah, it definitely feels
Yeah.
long overdue.
I
But like,
got
I mean,
sick,
I
too.
went planning in with the convention of meeting you guys, but then Clone Force and Cam tagging along was like the happy little accident I didn't know I
Yes.
needed. He's like, dude, thank you for
Perfect.
joining us,
Bro,
man.
Yes. We're
Thank you.
honored to
I
have
felt
I'll be
I
there
felt
every year
awful.
without
I'm gonna
fail.
be honest with you, Cam. I felt awful the first year because it was my first con and I was so overwhelmed. And like I knew you
Nervous.
were hanging out in our group, but I felt like every time I turned around, like you were there and nobody was interacting with you. And I was like, dude, he probably thinks I'm a fucking dickhead because I'm so overwhelmed with everything. And I turn around and he's there, and then I'm just
To be-
fucking going somewhere
To
else.
to be fair, he probably thought a lot of us were assholes because a lot of the group that we kind of had people in that circle were kind of content
Word.
creators that were chasing the
Cloud.
the cloud.
Yeah.
So I can
Yeah.
see that, and it was my first time at that hotel. I was kind of new to like that layout too.
First con ever
Yeah.
for me.
But yeah, dude, I didn't know you either. I don't know who the hell. But now I know you,
Yeah,
and
no,
I
really?
can't wait to see you next time, man.
Yeah,
That
man, for real.
time, the only people I really knew were like Swoonsky and like Star Wars Gazer. Like those were the only two guys that I knew, and I like had known of you guys. Well, I didn't know JT yet.
I was
But,
brand.
uh,
I met.
Yeah, you were,
I met all
you
of
were, like-
them. I met all of you
Yeah.
guys for the first time last year at ICC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it was fun. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more fun just having people to chill and hang out
Yes,
with.
dude. Being able to get
Like
meals
my
and talk about
the
what you
very
got.
first convention I ever went to was a flipping Star Trek convention.
No way.
Just because it was at the same hotel, which is so it's like 20 minutes from my house. I'm like, I've never been to a convention before, so I'll just go to this one, even though it's Star Trek, and I'll just see what a convention is like. And like, I was just by myself. I was like, this is kind of lame.
That,
I wish I
that was
had
that was the-
Go
someone-
with the squad.
the first time that I went to ICC alone. It was at the Sheraton City Music Hotel. With the
Yeah,
Clone
that
Force
was the
and
first
everything
one
like
I
that.
went to.
Yeah,
The
I
first
didn't.
ICC, yeah.
I was meeting up with Echo Base Network and a group of other people from
Echo
like,
Base
Hangar Bay and
Network is
whatever.
cool, dude.
But dude, I did all of the stuff I wanted to do, talk with them a little bit, and then I fucked off upstairs. I was like, I'm just gonna wait out until the next opportunity
Yeah.
arises where I can come back down or something. But now I'm more at ease. Especially with like the room sales too. Like we met that dude Blitz Transmissions, that Sklee you were talking to when we were doing
Yeah.
the room sales. Dude, I wanna meet up with him next year because he definitely gives that vibe of like one of us. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude,
there's-
if
there's some
we
cool
had
people.
waited two more minutes, like just chilling, waiting in Blitz Transmission's room during the room sales, we would have had Nelson Lee and Dr. Pershing come in because
Yeah.
right after we left, they post a fucking photo. Literally, like 2-3 minutes after we
Dude.
walked out, of both of them just hanging out in the room. I'm like, what
If
the
we-
fuck?
If we were there 20 minutes later, that's when Carol started to walk around the room sales. Like we just missed, you know. No,
Yeah,
well, we got
I'll be
a
honest,
free pick with
boys.
Nelson.
I think ICCC is the only convention I'll probably do like in hotel rooms at in the future. Like I just like to be squatted up with a couple of the boys. Like we just have a row of hotels or like rooms. Or
Yes,
shit, you know?
it is a lot more fun because like
Yeah.
that's the thing too is like you. I don't know. We all, if you notice, like we all kind of we'll go and do our own things, and then like sometimes like I'll end up linking up with JT for a little bit, or with Wrath, or with and it's just kind of I don't know. It's nice. We're like an amoeba. We just kind of do our thing. Be like, okay, what are we doing for lunch? Let's go do that, or whatever. It just makes it a lot more fun. We go to the movies. We can. It really makes it feel like a vacation. It's something.
I didn't do it this year, but last year I was dressed up as Starkiller, and it was really convenient because I could cosplay, and then if I got too sweaty, I could go upstairs into my room at the hotel. Even we didn't stay at the hotel this year. We were like 6 minutes down the road, anyways, so it didn't really matter. But also shout out to Sklee paying for the Chili's game and not using it.
Dude, I was gonna bring that up, dude.
Dude, you did, bro. I paid
$20.
I paid $20 at Olive Garden the other day at dinner for Carla and I to use the game thing, and we played like nothing.
We didn't even
Didn't
do
play
shit. Like, our
anything.
food literally showed up. I didn't even play a game.
He picked his avatar. That was it. And then we're like, oh, triple dippers and fajita sizzling skillet. Cool.
Yeah, and then like the check was all like jacked up because they didn't like split out the checks where we got. They're just like, oh, we're just splitting it 3 ways.
Okay,
By the way,
speaking
the
of that
Chili's
check,
experience was good. The food was great. We liked that, but God, man, it
we're
was.
sitting at the bar, dude. Speaking of the check splitting up experience, we're all paying for our own, but she put it all like 2 were on one and I was on, but like it messed up the tipping and the tax. So we had to do like some hardcore math. And the lady finally came and helped us out. And we're like, okay, we can set up so you got this one, this. And then
This is after we told her at least twice 3 separate checks.
3 separate checks. we do we pay the first one, right? And then you go through the questionnaire. It's like, oh yeah, 5-star service, would strongly recommend, come back with friends, yada yada. And then you have the little box where you can type in like, give us some other future comments. Swoon writes good food. Okay.
Good foo or something.
No, he writes good food.
Okay.
You write goofoo.
Yeah, goofoo.
And then I write, and then on my questionnaire I go food.
Yeah, that was it.
Food. Yeah, it progressively got worse.
By the way, I did go back like last week and have another triple dipper. It was banging, and I did the same shit on like the review at the end of it or whatever it was. I just wrote some dumbass shit on there. But
I went last.
Shout
week
out Chili's, we love you.
Yeah, we love each other. I went last week. I showed you guys in the group chat.
You're the reason I went, dude. I was
my
like,
family was up, and I'm like, I need more honey chipotle chicken dippers.
I was the same way. Yeah, it was really good, man.
I've never
Really
been
good.
to Chili's.
What?
Like we went last year. We went last year, but I didn't eat anything. Like I've never eaten at a Chili's.
Oh, it's a canon event now.
It's
This is
alright.
2 years in a
I mean, they have
row
good
I've gone to
chips and salsa.
ICC and I've had Chili's.
Shut up, Cam. Shut up.
What did he say?
He said
their lemonades,
Chili's is all right.
their lemonades honestly are the best. Like the
It is
blackberry
good.
lemonade.
Their lemonade slaps. It comes in that plastic mug, man.
Oh yeah.
It was strawberry lemonade is the one that I had. It was really good.
Straight bitchin'.
Well, I had a little bit different of a last day experience than I think you did, JT. My stomach was phenomenal. Okay.
Oh.
And then I get in the car, and we were gonna eat with Sklee while you got driven to the airport. And I was like, okay, we're gonna go get something fast, and fucking look over at Carla. My mistake. I said, "What do you want, baby?" She goes, "Eat that food."
It was good though.
We went to a pretty fire Indian place. It was pretty
It's pretty
fire.
good. It's pretty good.
But as soon as we got in the car, I was like, "Ooh, man!"
That shit started coagulating up in there.
So we pull into the lobby. We pull into the hotel for the convention. I dapped up Sklee and said, "Get the fuck out of here!" And then I ran in the convention center, and I was at the convention at least 35 minutes longer than everybody else was. So that's all I'm gonna share.
Hanging
about
out
that.
on the porcelain throne.
But yeah, I rebuilt Mandalore by myself, one fucking turd hut at a time.
One CG brick wall at a time.
Nah, dude, it was like, bro, I was sitting in the bathroom, and then just fucking straight behind me was just.
We don't need to know. We think we get it.
Building the brick shit house.
But you made it out alive. Your colon is still intact for now.
Oh, my colon is not intact. I made it out alive, but I need a colostomy bag after what happened that night.
And then how was that drive on the way back? Mine was.
Mine
was 3 hours. It was
Fucking
so fast.
God, bro. Bro, I literally I shit you not. That it's like a 10-hour drive became a 12-hour drive.
I figured.
And I was dragging, and I remember texting in the group chat. I was like, I'm gonna hop in Discord for a minute. Like nobody hopped in.
And you started your
Everyone
new
was
job
cooked.
the next day. I'm like, you're crazy, dude. Like, how did you manage to do that?
I drank 4 monsters that day.
You had the white monster
I've-
IV. Right?
I've been averaging 2 monsters a day up here, bro. I've been
Swooner-
working.
Speaking
Swooner had
speaking
the
of
rocket fuel.
monsters, Cam the movie man tried his first white monster today.
Oh,
It
for
was
real?
so good. So I've never
Right.
been like a huge like energy drink.
One
person,
of us. One of us.
I like needed one at work because I was just fried. And yeah, White Monster,
It's
10 out
rocket
of
fuel.
10 recommend.
It's rocket
So
fuel.
Damn,
good.
really?
brother.
I've never
It
had
really
one before.
is.
Oh, it's rocket fuel, brother. The zero sugar one is. Yeah.
Is it
Swooner
like a
had
Red Bull or like what does it taste like?
Red Bull?
Is it like a Red Bull? Like what does it taste like? What's the flavor?
Boy, you
Fucking try
stupid.
one.
Are you fucking stupid? That is pure 100% grade rocket fuel. It ain't no goddamn Red Bull give you wings kind of gay
it
bullshit.
melts steel beams. I swear, Swooner had one. And we were debating pouring it into Cam's Teslas. See if he could time travel.
Give it an extra kick.
I mean, you could probably do it with Celsius. This shit's got battery acid in it.
It's Celsius. I don't
Swooner
know.
had a
I don't-
couple- he
I
had a
don't really
couple
dig
sodas.
Celsius.
Never had one of those.
Soda's rolling around the front seat too for a while on our lost
And
mountain.
also, every time JT would turn around, I'm just pulling out another white monster. He's like, "Where the fuck are you getting all of these?"
He's got a fucking bandolier hidden inside of him in his
his
fucking
inventory.
prison, in his prison pocket. He's just fucking
Dude.
boom, and a white monster comes out.
It came to the point where I didn't even know what I had because I had my backpack and I had one of your sprites on the side, and I just felt like a little movement. I turned around and you just go chocolate cup.
Yeah.
Swimski's like the fucking fresh off the plane fucking kid in Iraq with like fucking grenades and fucking grenade launcher fucking rounds just hidden in every orifice of his fucking tack vest. He's just like, hey, we should shoot another RPG.
Yeah, man, doing all that walking, got to stay hydrated. Even though
That
poor
is not
monsters
hydration.
is definitely not
That is not
hydrated at all.
hydration. He says stay hydrated, and then at the end of the night he gets in bed and he goes, water.
Also, I want to apologize to JT for waking him up at 4:30 in the morning the first day.
No way. No way.
Bro,
My alarm.
I heard
I'm
about
sitting there,
this.
I'm sleeping, and next thing I know, this gigantic fucking beam of sunlight just like comes across my face. I'm like, oh, cool. Oh shit. And
Dude,
the next thing
I
I know,
thought-
JT just shoots up. I'm like, oh fuck, oh shit.
Dude,
Like, wait, what time is it? And
I'm
look,
already-
and it's 4:00 in the goddamn morning, but it's bright as hell outside for no reason at all. Like,
I'm
it
already
literally
jet
looked like it was
lagged.
8:00 in the morning. I'm like, I don't know what's going on anymore.
I'm already jet lagged. I thought Swooner was fucking with me, man. I thought he did that shit on purpose. It like pissed me off for like a second. He was like, "Oh man, my bad." And I'm like,
You know what?
Okay.
It's probably my fault because he was awake at like 6 o'clock every day in Richmond. But he
There's
probably
like,
did the same thing where he was like, "Ugh," but I'm just dead when I fall asleep.
dude, that was the first day was the day that he actually made a noise when he woke up. But like, I don't know what was like. Excuse me. I don't know what was in the air.
Good, mate.
Yeah, that wasn't much of a rescue. Something was in the air, man. But like, I like also subsequently the next few days just
He
woke up
just
super
straight
early.
Dracula levitated up.
And I look at the time; it's like 5:30, 6 in the morning. I'm like, "Is breakfast ready?" And you're like, "I don't know."
Fucking JT just levitates up and goes, "Mother, what's for breakfast?"
And what'd y'all say about
Stand-
the breakfast too?
Standing in the dark door, Mom, I float off.
The breakfast was all right. I don't understand why.
The gravy was snot. The biscuits were hard as hell. The eggs were like if you like were in college and you had that like the canned eggs in the buffet. It was like that.
That's a thing. They have canned
What?
eggs.
See,
Oh yeah, by the tray. Yeah.
It would have been better if every day when we went to go eat there wasn't
needed a
like
voucher.
1,000,000 fucking people. Because at one point, bro, I literally looked at JT. I was like, bro, I'm about to just like commit Columbine Part 2, like to get these fuckers out of here. There was too many fucking people for no fucking reason. You had JT trying to make a waffle and this kid's trying to like steal his fucking waffle. I'm trying to get fucking juice.
Wasn't
And
the
these
same
fucking
kid that tried to
asshole,
butt into
like-
his lightsaber training?
No,
Oh yeah, dude. I forgot
Oh
about
my
that.
God.
No more
That
Friday
is-
talk. No more
no,
Friday
you did
talk.
something.
No
No
more.
more.
no,
I don't
dude.
give a shit what you remembered.
That is in like the training video, like 6.5 minute video. And like halfway through the video, this kid comes running down the hallway, repeating
Oh
the
my
same
God,
thing.
I
Can
fucking
you
did.
lightsaber battle with me?
It's
Can
like,
you
get the
lightsaber
frick
battle
out
with
of
me?
here.
Finally comes up right behind me. I'm talking to Kara. I'm like, yeah, you want to keep it perpendicular, parallel with your body, right? And she's just, oh yeah. And he's like, can you do it? I'm like, maybe in a second, buddy. And she's like, we're training, or like, and then I end up fighting. I fight the kid after, and he freaking snacks my knuckles. I'm like, yeah, we're done. I'm
Bro, that would have been fucking hilarious if Carol just looked at him and goes, "Shut up, you little shit!" like a
0 to
full-on-
100.
You remember in Lord of the Rings when Galadriel goes like fucking.
I will be as beautiful as the night day. Yeah.
Oh, whenever I crashed out on the Lord of the Rings and Ahsoka shit.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
Dude, but no, that kid that tried to steal my waffle, he's like scooting in front of me. I'm like, what do you like? In my mind, I'm like having a whole conversation with him. I'm like, what do you think you're doing? I am waiting here. This is mine. I poured this. I waited the flipped minute. My cast iron.
Do you see the chocolate chip outline in the middle of my waffle that says Julio Tulio? That's my waffle, brother.
He says, if you're stalking my outline, you're gonna end up an outline in the parking lot of your body.
The chalk outline, not very good. Not a good real.
Yeah, JT had little kids trying to steal his waffles. I had people like just basically shoving me out of the line for the watered down juice. It was not good.
Yeah, was there something we were
this shit
missing?
wasn't even
like
running in the
there was
old
like-
body. Every
there
day
was
I was
like a
there, no
whole-
water's available.
There was like
Were
a
we
whole
missing
fucking
something?
softball team in the hotel all week.
Yeah.
They put that good in that watered down juice or something because everybody's crowding it like it's the best thing in the world. Like we're missing something. I don't know why.
Well, you know what it was is they didn't have a fucking ice machine, and there was no water fountains in the entire hotel. So everybody came down. They were probably like,
No, there was a water fountain in the hotel.
"Oh, only
There
your
was. It was
crusty
right
ass would've
around the
found
wall
it."
because I was dying a couple times.
Yeah, see, crusty.
Well, I can definitely say for a fact that they probably did come out of their rooms parched as hell, because there was a couple times that like I woke up and I would go and grab one of those like paper cups that they got in every hotel room, and I filled it up with the sink water and I took a drink and I immediately spit it out. I was like, yeah, I could taste every fucking mineral
Lead in
and
there,
every goddamn metal shaving.
Sulfur smells like eggs.
Yeah, it was not good.
Tastes
That's
like
why I had so many monsters, JT.
Yeah, before we end, I'm going to say this. If you haven't looked at it, Swoon, I know you don't like visions, but just watch the trailer.
Eventually.
Yeah, just check it out. I'm curious to see what you think about it, just objectively.
Probably the same thing that I'm gonna always think about Visions. It's there.
You don't know.
I am curious to see whose fucking choreography and cinematography they rip off this time. So I guess there's that.
Jeez.
Talking about that ninth Jedi thing or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I liked it. Like I said, they've made 2 episodes of that show in the past. They did one in season 1 and one in season 3. The one in season 1 was fantastic. It was an incredible pilot of sorts. And then the one they did season 3 just pissed me off. It was a complete departure. They changed up the animation in some places that was super jarring.
Jarvis,
Story was boring.
piss me off real quick.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I still think it would be cool to go back and watch Visions as a group on the potties.
I mean, how much time you got? It's like what? They're like 15 minutes each or something like that.
You definitely
I
knock
like
out a
season
season.
2 a lot more than season 3. Kind of was.
I didn't like
Yeah.
season 3. 1 and 2 I thought were the best ones.
I just don't like
I've
anime
only
in
seen
general.
I've
part
seen-
of one.
I seen them all one time through. I don't even know what episodes go to what season.
Yeah. The reason I liked season 2 more was because it was more like international and wasn't just straight anime.
Yeah, that's true.
I love the
Was that-
episode where they were stuck in a hole. The whole
Oh, yeah.
city was stuck in a hole, and they
That was
dug the hole.
lame.
Yeah, I remember. I think that was season 2.
The best ones were, at least from seasons 1 and 2 that I remember, were the Ninth Jedi, the Duel.
Yeah, and like season 3 had that one whack episode with like the stormtrooper. I felt like I was on acid watching.
Yeah, Black.
I was
Yeah,
like, I don't know what's
saw
going
that one.
on here.
I like
I
that.
like Journey to the Dark Head and Vision.
The Dark Head. I was just gonna say the
Yeah, that one
fight
was
on the
sick,
top
yeah.
of those two statues. Yeah, that was awesome.
And also the Elder. in
I've got
season
no
1 was
idea
cool,
what the
too.
fuck any of y'all are talking about. I don't remember any of this.
Me too, brother.
The
You
Elder
guys, I gotta
season
see,
1
guys,
was
I
sick,
gotta
too.
go.
Where it has like the old guy with like the 2 red lightsabers, and then like the Padawan gets got. And it's like dudes like Keanu and Qui-Gon.
Get got.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I mean, me and JT had a conversation yesterday where I talked about like I never will prey on the downfall of a Star Wars project, but if they were to come out and be like, "Hey, we're never doing Visions again," it's not going to affect me. I could care less. It's not canon. It's not a part of my campfire storytelling, so I can do with or without it.
Yeah.
Hey, they want to embrace the campfire storytelling. I will embrace the campfire storytelling. I'll tell you what's fucking canon and what's not fucking canon. Anything
Yeah.
from 2012 on, not fucking canon.
Yeah.
Star Wars Ewoks, though.
Go off, Queen.
I'd
That's
rather
so
Star Wars
sad.
Ewoks than the holiday special.
You shut your whore mouth.
No, the holiday special.
Honestly, Ewoks has its moments.
Yeah, I've seen the
Season 2
almost-
isn't that
Oh, the
great.
animated show.
It's like very slow. Season
like the
1 had
animation.
some actually good stuff in it.
I thought you were talking about the Ewok movies.
No. So it was fucking silent. Somebody had to.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
Jarvis, load the message 10% less quicker, please. Thank you. Download it. Restream it. Jarvis.
No, this is
I do like
Jarvis,
the
stream-
animation of that.
Jarvis, stream
animated
his
show,
question
not
on
Daily.
Daily Motion and hit us with 5 ads.
Daily Motion.
Oh god. I think it's that time, fellas. What do you say?
I think so too, bro. I'm finishing up the 4th beer and I'm ready to go to bed.
If there's one thing that's burned in my mind from the trip, it's Swooner standing in the hotel bathroom door like a cryptid. Dark
JT,
room.
that better be your phone wallpaper, because if it's
gonna
not,
do-
we're gonna have some problems.
That's gonna be my profile picture.
Your Instagram profile picture.
The one I don't have.
But yeah, that's gonna do it on this episode of recapping with the boys on the Broken Toast podcast. My footage at some point will be uploaded, but if you haven't yet already, go check out Mr. McBoonski's vlogs from those days. Cam, I don't know, did you post? You had an Instagram post, right?
Yeah, I
From
posted
the-
a few things. I honestly didn't even like really take that much footage. I know I came into this con saying I was gonna film a lot more, and then I hardly got freaking anything.
Literally me. Literally me.
Living in the moment.
Yeah.
It's the way to be.
I think I got more pictures of like the droids than anything else.
But yeah, that's going to call it on the episode today. Thank you to those of you who tuned in. For those of you watching after the fact, be better. Get here on time. Love yous. May the force be with you always. Happy 4th of July. If you're Canadian,
Yes,
fuck
sir.
you.
250.
And catch y'all on the next one.
Somebody clip that.